No.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Have I muted the other one all right? Yep.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, because you've turned off the YouTube one. It's gone blank. Haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. I left mine on.
No, the YouTube one. There's no. Understand this now. The YouTube one's the YouTube one. The camera's gone blank, isn't it? You just turn it off. Yeah.
Everything's fine, Mark.
Everything's all right.
Yeah, everything's fine.
So that one with the YouTube one, you made that go blank. So I've got to go over to this one here now, where you're on. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Nothing's wrong.
Everything's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube's not is muted, and we're all ready to go.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Live
because when you don't do it so often, you see, this is it. If we were doing this every day, 2 or 3 days a week, it'd be a double.
Yeah.
It's just getting it's just getting the initial show started. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Are we on live now?
Yeah, if you look on YouTube, we are on live now.
Right, I've muted everything. Okay. Oh, right. So this is Coventry&Warwickshire. You're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you. Can I knock off, make myself visible? If I want? Just click on the icon, do I?
Yeah, you just click on the icon, your webcam icon, it will switch you on.
Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah. Where are you? What are you doing? Oh!
Yeah, you should be on in a minute. It's about 2 second delay on YouTube. Wow, say that.
Oh, no, Michael Heselton.
Yeah, everyone can see you.
Oh, no, I'm not having that. Right mess.
Don't worry about it. So, how's everyone doing then? Thank you for the 2 people who are watching. Don't forget to say hi in the chat room.
All right, I'm going to mute because I look terrible.
It's you, mate. Yeah.
Oh no, I should show myself. I'm just like I tell you what, I will. I'll show myself. I'm going to go away look better from a distance away. I just feel it's a sunny day. I don't mind if I look good. Terrible. All right, if you got photogenic, but I'm not.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Maybe. Right. So I'm going to click on unmute the webcam now.
Yeah, it's up to you, man.
Oh God! There's that ugly bastard on the screen. That's me. Isn't it?
I
look bleached halfway.
Yeah, you don't do too bad.
I can't put my sunglasses on.
You can do you want. It's up to you. That's the way you want to do stuff.
I look right. Yeah, I look right. Pillock then, don't I? It's dark over here. No, but...
It's up to you, mate.
It's like a pillock. There we go. So I'll sit back from the screen because I've been watching the screen too.
Yeah,
so welcome to Coventry&Warwickshire Paranormal Talk Radio. We're in the what's the app again? We're not doing Google Hangouts. It's something else now, Kieran. What's it called again?
StreamYard.
Sorry,
StreamYard it is.
Yeah,
but it's free at the moment. I don't know how long for.
Yeah, it's free at the moment.
Yeah.
So let's do. See, we don't know whether they're going to do. Let's put the mic here, shall we? We don't know whether they're going to do YouTube. We can do a free one or a premium one. We don't know. This has nothing to do with YouTube either or Google, is it? So.
No, it's like a third party. I would have thought.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still trying to work out myself all these apps and how it works and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
I'm still learning myself.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's getting used to another app after using Google, YouTube all that time now.
Yeah. I think it's up to 6 people. I think you're allowed up to 6 people in this StreamYard. Yeah.
There's 6 people in the StreamYard. 6 people, up to 6 people maximum in the StreamYard, you said, yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Apologies to us, folks. We're just finding away at the moment. There's the mic. That thing there. That's the mic. There's my big baby. That's my mic. Where's the red light? Can't see it on there very well. That's weird. No?
Yeah, look retro, don't it? Look, yeah, retro type thing.
Isn't that weird? There's a red light. I can see a red light there, but you can't see it on the screen.
Probably it's going. Hello.
Hello. Right.
Can you see that, Mark?
Who's in the chat room? It's Angela. That's the lovely Angela from Australia. Lovely to have you in the show, in the chat room, Angela. It's very kind of you to pop by.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What time is it over there? Are they 12 hours behind us? I can't remember the thing of the time now. They're a good 12 hours behind us, aren't they? Half a day, aren't they? I know it's probably. I know there's different time zones like there's America. I know because they're in America at Central Eastern Time, and
it'd be early morning over there. Probably about 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
What about that time?
Yeah.
There you go, Mark. Can you see that, Mark?
Good guys. Well, it's similar to Google Hangouts. It's a different app we're using. We're not using Google Hangouts anymore, Angela. We're using it's a different app.
StreamYard.
It's what's it called again?
StreamYard.
It's called StreamYard because Google have stopped doing the Google Hangouts, so we've got to use this alternative app instead to do a show. Unfortunately, and that's the way it goes.
There you go, Mark.
It's 6:30 a.m. there in the morning, Friday. It's God. Where are we now? We're
wow.
10, aren't we? 9:30. Sorry.
At night time over it, yeah.
Good God. Good. Yes, we're 9:30 here.
Yeah. I thought it'd be around by that time.
Yeah. So they're about 7.5 hours behind. What's it? 6:30? Can I say 7 hours behind?
Well, it'd be Friday morning over there. They're a day ahead.
We're 7 hours, 7.5 hours behind here in the UK.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, was it 6:30? What Angela said, was it? Sorry.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
6:30.
Thank you. On cue. Thank you. Just checking. I look very pale, don't I? That's because the lights I feel my Napoleonic drawings and posters behind me as well. So.
Hey, you look all right. Yeah.
Doesn't look too bad from a distance. Get back further, look even more handsomer. How's that? Right, stop this tomfoolery now. Yeah, we've not been on for a while, so now we had a good show with Steve Hummel that time. I know that we did our guest back in late June, and he was a very good guest. We should have kept the momentum up there, and we didn't. And this is because you can't. If you don't carry on the shows, people unsubscribe and lose interest. We don't want that, so we've got to keep the momentum up. I promised that, and I didn't fulfil that promise that we would carry on doing, continue to do shows after Steve. We did that brilliant show with Steve Hummel of where was he from? West Virginia, wasn't he? I can't remember his paranormal. I can't remember. There's so many groups with paranormal that I cannot recall. A really nice guy, actually. The great guest we had. Very, very interesting. I think, like Zach Bagans, he had his own museum, didn't he?
Yeah, that's it. Very interesting guy he was.
Yes, and he actually knows Dennis Tassoni on Ghost Advice. I know him as well. He's friends with him. So we have the same mutual friends.
Yeah.
Mutual friends that I have. Yeah, because Dennis is a mutual friend of both of him as well. I think a few others. It's a big family on Facebook. It's no surprise, really, is it? So, yeah, it's a big old world out there. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
I don't think. No, Steve's not a member of Ghost Advice. They may send him a request if he wants to go now. I don't know yet. Yeah. It's great to be back. Missing you. I'm missing the fun. We used to have so much fun with you live stream. I think did we do a live interview with that lady from the Northeast? What's her name? Sally, is it?
Who?
Who's that lady in the Northeast?
Oh, Rose. You about
Rose? Where did I get Sally from? Sorry, I can't remember her wretched name.
Yeah, so I was saying
your wretched name. I mean, in a sense, I couldn't remember. Frustratingly trying to remember names.
like I say, if you watch that online, I don't know if they got a player online. It's called Pick TV or something like that. And it was about a week and a half, and she was on that Capture Ghost thing what I sent you, and she was explaining about the house where she lived in her mum's house. It was very interesting because they had a paranormal guy going in there and trying to help them out, and he got responses from it.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, we've done a few. I think we did an interview once. Have we been on our live stream as well and chatted to Rose quite a few times? Lovely lady. Joe's pops into the chat room to give us support as well.
Oh yeah, she always does.
It's just frustrating. I'm not saying Rose's name is wretched. I mean, it's wretched. I can't remember people's names sometimes. There's so many names. And I write a big list down next time. But Rose is, she's always popped. She may even pop by tonight. That's nice. And of course, Angela's always there. First to pop by and say hello in the chat room or whatever. Just hello. And Rose this has been advertised on the Facebook page, so there's a good chance you may pop by sometime tonight.
Well, I think since
carry on.
Since they closed out that Google Hangout, it's messed everyone up because now they've got to find another platform.
Yeah.
To get, like, Google Hangout used to be where you can get loads of people and have a private chat, this, that, and that, and getting guests on. Everyone used Google Hangout. Since they closed down there, everyone's trying to look for a new platform now to make it all work.
Yeah. I just hope that's not they're gonna close. I hope whoever this StreamYard is whoever owns it, like I said, the third party, it's not closed down and someone else we've got to go somewhere else to. Or now they're to doing the show. That's the more.
Well, I think they're going to do it free for the time being, but how long for? I wouldn't know. And I think it's $20 a month.
What's that about? 17?
To keep the StreamYard going, it's $20 a month. But then again, you pay your $20
a month. That's very good. Yeah.
You could put your own themes and this, that, and the other on your own stream, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What? Can you see that?
Whispers from Heaven. I don't know. As long as it's not Whispers from Hell, we won't have those buggers on again. Whispers from Heaven. I can't resist that. Whispers from Heaven. No, seriously, Whispers from Heaven. Thank you for the hello there. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. The chat, there's a chat room next to it as well, like they do on the previous app. There's a chat room at the side, isn't there?
I'm still working out. I couldn't tell you.
It's a private chat there at the moment, so we haven't got. So nobody able. There's nobody able to get in the chat room there because it's not been put up yet. No.
I'm still trying to work out myself. I ain't got a clue what's on here and what.
So people can't ask any questions. We can talk, but nobody can talk. Get more involved. No. I know, good sense of humour, the guys are paranormal. Thanks.
Yeah,
appreciate that. Thank you, Whispers from Heaven. That's we appreciate anybody who pops by and says hello. We really do.
Yeah, we do appreciate that.
There's so many groups out there, so many, just unbelievable. No wonder I get confused with all the names because they've all got paranormal. The name paranormal in most of the groups. Paranormal is paranormal.
It's just trying to keep up with them all. But that's what I try to keep up with them. Sometimes I can't make the live stream, so I watch the day after when I have time to watch it. Because, like you say, there's so many out there, and you can't.
I'm going to write a big list down next time we do a show. So, you're paranormal, that paranormal group. Yay! I know. We had paranormal what's his face on last week, but because I couldn't remember half the name. It's ridiculous. If I could get as many listed as possible, if I miss one out, that may be an idea, something to consider, because you don't know who's going to pop by. It's nice that anyone. I don't know. I've been watching you from the start. Bet you don't remember me. Whispers from Heaven.
I can't remember.
Who was you? Did we interview under the guise of yourself, not under the banner of Whisper from Heaven?
I think so.
You're not bored by order of magnitude, no. You're not Steve. You're not Mark Smith from Paranormal X. I'm only kidding. Be careful there. But there's sometimes that people with a group name, they're on their own as an individual, they can pop into the show as well. Go on, reveal yourself. We don't know. We're stumped. The person behind whispers. The person behind whispers from heaven. Please reveal yourself. I bet we'll kick ourselves. I bet we'll know when you reveal who you are. That could be Chris Hall. No. Kieran, is it you? You behind that? You're up to something there. Only kidding. My name is Portia.
Yes.
I do recall Portia. Yes, it does ring a bell. God, when was that then? Oh my God, was that some time ago?
Yeah.
Did we have a chat with you in the on our show? Was you on our show?
Yeah, she's been in the chat room before. Yeah, she has.
Yes. We've not done a formal chat. She's not been a guest on our show, but she's in the chat. She's been under the name Portia on our show before in the chat room, hasn't she?
Yeah. She's more welcome to come in if she wants into the live stream.
Yes,
you don't have to show your face. You don't have to have your webcam on.
No, you don't have to show your face. I'm scaring everybody away with mine. You'll say you can come and do. That's who your baby is. That's her baby is.
Yeah.
Whispers from heaven. Yeah. I got it right. Portia, just ring a bell. Yeah, you can come on the show as a guest. Portia, you can remain. Sort of just. Yeah, what's the word? You can just be. You'd have to show yourself. Your face just chat. You can black the screen out. You don't have to show yourself, or you can come. Like I said, we got the chat room sorted out. You can come there and chat.
Yeah, I'm going to put a link in here. Just click on that link.
You can remain.
And you directly come in
to the chat.
Directly come in. Yeah.
The show. Sorry, she can. But if she comes to the show, she can remain anonymous if she wants to. It's up to
yeah.
It's entirely up to the good lady.
And you'd be helping me out anyway because I need to work it all out anyway to see. It's like a test type stream.
My hair's growing back after stress. Bloody hell, I thought I was going to lose it over that. Oh, terrible. I wasn't going to show myself. I was going to remain anonymous tonight, but to scare people away. Yeah, I do look a mess.
And then
I do a Trump comb over.
Yeah, it's very easy. All you got to do is click on the link, and then it actually type your name in, and then. Give me a minute. Yeah, so just put that microphone in.
Whispers from heaven. I did say it right, yeah. Okay, hold on.
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm not getting doing a tap dance right now. There's something there that's fly up in front of the camera. I don't know why. With my stick and top hat. Come on.
I'm not in spirit boxes, Mark, but they're expensive. The SB7 something. I can't remember the whole title. It's expensive ones are.
Yeah. What about Amazon? Try and get the cheaper than Amazon.
About the same price. No, a bit dearer. You can get the ones like Chris Holton. I think they're about £80. I
think the ones like kind of Steve Huff, but these ones are actually profitable.
No, not that.
Hello.
Sorry.
Hello.
I've got feedback. You've got to turn off YouTube.
Yeah, I've turned it off.
Okay, lovely. Where are you from? Whispers, Portia? Is it Portia?
Yeah, I'm actually in Christchurch in Dorset.
Oh, your Dorset. Oh my God, we're on the corner of West Midlands.
Yeah, I'm actually in Christchurch in Dorset.
All right. I'm on the West Midlands Warwickshire border. I am towards Kenilworth, so I'm not far from the Warwick University. So Kieran's on the other side of the city from me. He's in Coventry. Yeah.
Oh, miles away.
We're miles away. We're just Midlanders. We are. West Midlands. Oh, don't say West Midlands. I'm a Warwickshire, born in Warwickshire. I'm Warwickshire lad. Yeah. Anyway, love to have
you guys don't actually watch my YouTube channel, do you?
I should. We have not.
I have to admit, I've been watching it recently. No.
Because you said you were going to, but you never watched it.
Yeah.
I do apologise.
I feel like we'd stood up there. I had the feeling. Yeah. Honestly, no. We've not been watching much of late, really. I must admit, and no excuse. I'm not making. No, I tell you what, we'll check it. We'll check you out sometime tonight. Have you got
I get some really awesome replies on my spirit box.
Oh right, this investigation you've done recently, yeah.
I mean, my last one I did, you can actually hear them right at the end. I say goodbye. They say goodbye, Portia.
Good God.
Oh yeah.
That's right, isn't it? You get something as clear as that.
Oh yeah.
That's why I've been watching.
I'll say ones you can hear with your ears, and sometimes you don't pick it up. Or this is it because I'm confused with the terminology. Something you get an AVP. I've heard the term AVP, auditory voice phenomena, but that's the same. Is that the same as Class A? As you say, it's clear as you can hear it with your ears, you don't hear it with a device. But sometimes you can hear it with your ears, not get it in the device, or you can get both, can't you?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird how it goes.
I'm starting to get a lot of activity in my house.
Lovely.
Oh yeah, it's quite funny. My husband went out the other day. He forgot to take his walking stick. He'd come back and it stood dead right up on the table.
What?
Yeah. And then he went and made himself a cup of tea. And when he finished drinking the cup of tea, there's a biscuit at the bottom of the cup. And we don't have biscuits because we're both diabetic. So he was like, what?
Well, I've had strange things going on in my house because my sister, she's a bit of a medium. She senses things. I suppose she's psychic, and she wouldn't say she's not so profound, not great anyway. But she senses more things than I do, and she says, "That room next door, Mummy, is there something there?" I've heard things move up there. There's no reason for them moving at all. I've had bumps. There's been nobody up here at all. There's nothing. It's like not just one off. It's happened a couple of times. I've heard a voice in the next door's room. There's been nobody next door. The students are gone. You wouldn't be able to hear next door neighbour anyway. So I heard something next door in the room there, a voice. Investigated, there's nobody there.
Well, don't you ever use a spirit box?
Sorry?
Don't you ever use a spirit box?
Well, I heard this with my ears.
No, I know.
I wish I'd called it now. I wish I'd used a spirit box or a digital recorder. But this come out when it was on the computer. Who the freaking hell's next door? Who's the next door? It's from the room. It came out when I was on the computer. I wasn't investigating at the time, you said.
All right.
If I had been, I would have caught it. I'd be, for God's sake, we've been trying to get EVPs for long. That was an AVP. That's the one with you hear with your ear, Class A, isn't it?
Oh, I love it.
Class A, that's because there's no one around. There's no radio on. There's nothing on. So I can't, unless noise drifts at night, I don't know. Then there's some other explanation for it, Portia. I don't know.
No, I think you can hear what you're hearing.
Oh, I never slept a wink that night.
Oh.
Bloody hell. I always sleep the light on that night. I should have got me teddy bear with me. That's not a joke.
I must admit, I won't annotate any of my spirit box sessions at night in the dark. I won't do it.
Why not?
Because as I'm doing it, I swear to God, they're standing behind me and I can feel them.
Really? Oh my God.
And it gives me like EBGBs. I'm like, stop. You know?
Feel the hairs cut in the back of your neck, I suppose.
Yeah. It's like right now, I can feel them standing. I can feel them standing behind me looking. And I'm like, I know you're there.
We're not going to play ball. We're not going to come on cue. We do what you can sense us, but we're not going to.
Oh, he's a puppy.
Yeah, that's little me.
No.
That annoyed me. I never caught that, but it's always when you least expect it, isn't it? I wasn't even doing an investigation. I was on my computer. Really,
Right.
there's me trying to doing sessions near the University of Warwick, the woods around there. It's supposed to be an old medieval barrow there, where the medieval farmers built this barrow, this ditch with a great big mound ridge, mound of ridge, and done an EVP session there sometime late last year, the year before that. Trying to get the contact with these medieval farmers, but nothing. I've got nothing yet. So there's too many stupid because you got the road going in the middle between. They got this road.
Hold on.
They've got this road in the middle of the woods going. The road going through the middle of the woods.
Hold on 1 sec. Yes, please.
Sorry,
my husband was asking me something.
Oh, sorry. It's okay.
That's all right. No, you guys need to get more subscribers.
I need more evidence, more live streaming and all this nonsense.
You need to get more subscribers, and you need to get a spirit box and do some sessions while you're on.
I got a digital live streaming, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're not. I mean,
Yes, we've got to get kickstart that now because we're trying to get,
I told you where to go last time, but you didn't take any notice.
was that me or Kira? I can't remember.
Both of you.
That's such a long time ago now. I think you did tell us.
I don't know what happened, Mark. By the way, you need to check your YouTube channel because I just checked on Whispers and I realised for some reason I was destroyed.
Yeah, I've not checked anybody of late. It's nothing disrespect to you, Portia, at all. I've not been anything to do with paranormal of late. I've just been so frustrated with everything.
I went through the same thing where I went like 6 months and I just couldn't do it.
I lost interest. I didn't getting back into it again, so I've not really been checking anything. It's no disrespect to you at all. That's Ghost Adventures, all the wonderful UK paranormal. They're from Northamptonshire, I think. They're a wonderful group. Westminster's Ghost Club, all my lovely, Ghost Advice in America, all the forums and
you ain't been up.
stuff. On YouTube, for live streaming and on Facebook. I'm not really been a bit of not much of late, really. So, but try to get back into it again. I'll check you out. Sorry about that.
That's right, but I was just saying, if you go on to Paranormal White Noise,
I'll just write that down.
Yes, I know Paranormal White Noise. Yes, yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yes, if they
Paranormal White Noise.
Not
I'm looking this show.
Paranormal White Noise is Zara.
Yeah.
And then you've got North Nottingham.
That's the one, yeah.
Which is Glenn.
Yeah.
And you need to go on their live streams when they're doing one and get people to sub you.
Subscribe, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Is that White Noise? Sorry, White Noise.
Paranormal White Noise.
Hey, subscribe to them, man.
Hang on. Paranormal
White Noise.
Right. That's what they use to communicate in the radio signals, isn't it? Of course,
that's it. That's what they do.
That's right. Now, well, Steve Huff's though, he's proved to be a fraud, wasn't he?
Who?
Steve Huff.
Oh, he is a fraud.
Yeah,
he had these ginormous boxes. They look like kind of old-fashioned kind of radios. And they're all echoey voices and all it's all grandiose nonsense, isn't it?
Nice, because he's got reverb on it. Hold on, guys. I won't be 1 minute. Hold on.
White Noise. Who was? Okay, no problem. I'm just going to get to the. I'm going to the Elton John a minute. Back a minute.
What radios you using? Because you got a grey one in your one, like a clock type radio thing. I can tell you what come back from. Still there?
Right, I'm back.
You're right.
So what have I missed?
Not a lot at the moment. I don't know where Mark's gone. There you go. That's what he needs.
Yeah, you guys have got to get yourself out there.
Definitely.
Well, why haven't you?
At the moment, like Mark says, he's been out of it recently, but me, I've just been watching the channels and just basically watching the channels and see what evidence they get and this, that, and the other. Really.
All right.
And then I hate when they say I don't like it when some people say the paranormal community is a joke. Hey, it's just the people what's in the community. No, I wouldn't say all of them. I think some of these big channels, they cause the big problems. So it ain't the small channels, the big channels what causes the most problems, I reckon.
No, there's quite a bit with the little channels, a lot of bitching going on.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I tend to keep away from them.
I try to understand it all, but it just makes you laugh sometimes.
Let them get on with it. I don't get involved.
I'm back here again. I've not just popped up the desk here.
Mark, I've put that link in the chat room so you can click on White Aaron Noise. The Zara one. If you click on that the link, you should get Zara's channel.
Oh, is it in my private messages, the link?
I can put it in there. You want it?
Would you say it's somewhere else? I'm lost it.
Yeah, I can put it. Yeah.
Do you like my retro mic, my 40 style mic? Bloody hell. Nice, isn't it? So you get black, you get white. Especially very good quality. These are about £70 to £100 together. This is you got.
Right.
Karen got me this second hand, I think. Give me this. Because I wouldn't be able to afford it.
They're the deal ones, ain't they? You got the proper ones.
Yeah, sorry, I've got a proper one.
You got the proper spirit box. The
it's a proper spirit box.
SP7 one, I think.
I haven't got an SP7.
Yeah, which one have you got then?
I did have.
Ah, you did have.
Many, many years ago.
I'll show you what I've got. I mean, digital recorders. I'm not being rude. The phone. I'll show you what I've got. This is a live show. This is don't really swap the home, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. No, seriously. I got this from Aldi's. Just a dictaphone, $14.99. Just the same function as a what do you call it? A digital recorder. I'll show you the digital recorder in a minute. I've just got that. That's a dictaphone. That picks of EVPs, I reckon. The camera, sorry.
Right.
And that's $14.99 from. They did a temporary line of this at Aldi's. $14.99. I bought one for Karen as well. $14.99. That was.
No, I just use my phone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I used to use the phone. My mobile phone's no good at the moment. I've no more. I have to buy a new one. And they got this from my good friend Angela Elkington, Australia. She sent me this. Sorry, I keep going to the picture. Should be going to the webcam.
All right. Well, that's better.
That's a digital recorder. That's a Zoom H1 handy recorder, digital recorder.
Nice.
I think It's pretty good, actually. Not bad. I mean, they go even higher still in price, but that's 70 to 100, 70 to 100, 70 between 70 and 100 pounds. I think the price on Amazon.
Wow.
So they can go to 300, 400, 500, 400 pounds. Some of the other ones. But that's Zach Bagans has used this very one. Not this time, but not this very one. Obviously, we're fortunate.
I know what you mean.
He used this type, the same type. He's used this in investigations. If it was his very one, I'd probably sell it on. Sell it. I might get a bit of money on it.
I'll say that a strange thing happened the other day in the house, Mark. Early in the morning, where everyone was in bed, I'd a 20p coin flew down the stairs while I was going down the stairs, but no one was there.
Bloody hell! Oh,
that was a bit strange because I looked back because I thought it'd be one of the kids playing around, but it weren't.
Yeah.
They all was in bed because I went back up and had a look.
Yeah.
All the kids was in bed. It was no one up except for me.
Yeah.
And I was halfway down the stairs. Next to it, the 20p coin hit me on on the back of the hill. You know what I mean? I thought,
right.
The kids, I better go back up and see what they're up to. But no, they were all asleep. And then Hayley, my wife, she was in the kitchen, and then she had 3 cocktail sticks chucked at her. Only 3.
Well, you know what they say with the number 3.
Well, that's what I was trying to explain to her. Because she showed me where the cocktail sticks were. They was in the kitchen, in the cupboard, but they're in their case. So I don't know how. I don't know how to answer that when she showed me. She was making a tea, and it landed. All 3 of them landed on her, and it was on the floor.
20 pence on its own, come flying down your stairs.
Yeah, that was in the morning time.
Yeah.
Then in the afternoon, Hayley, my wife, she had 3 cocktail sticks chucked at her. But the cocktail sticks are in the cupboard.
Awesome.
Always happens when you ain't got a camera or anything like that. So
this is like run the panel when this house has got active. Why is that? You see, bring your home, you bring work home with you.
I can't explain it. I really can't explain it. Just bizarre.
There's been things happening on this house. I've just dismissed it. It seems to be. There seems to be more in the paranormal. It's been more up front than it has been over the years. Probably been laying there dormant. You don't know. They don't realise it doesn't have to be great big castles or grand hotels. It can be just ordinary council houses. That can be just the most haunted. It doesn't have to be. And,
if it is, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. Most things we get is unexplainable, like things now and again just fly off, but a part of the build could be on the side next minute, knocked down, it falls down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Don't happen all the time, but now and again, bizarre things like that does happen, but I can't explain it.
Move home or get an exorcist in, or just put up with it. Multiple choice. Get an exorcist.
No, I'll put up with it.
We'll put up with it.
I'll put up with it.
Hey?
It's not going to hurt me.
No.
If you sense it was a malevolent nature anyway, wouldn't you? And aren't people come?
If they try and scare you, they actually are going to feed off that, which makes them then stronger, which makes you more scared. And I mean, I can honestly say, hand on heart, I was laying in bed one night, and I was asleep, and I was woken up by a spirit. I opened my eyes, his face was nearly on top of my face. And he had this grin, and he looked at me, and he said, "I'm going to rape you." Now, you're going to laugh at this, because I was petrified for a second. I looked at my husband, who was asleep. I looked at this bloke. I went, "Oh, go on then. I haven't had sex for ages." Do you know, he disappeared.
It's going through that. Oh, all right. I'm off.
But it's just, I was scared for a brief second because I couldn't move.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'll make him choke. Oh dear, it's gone down the wrong hole.
No.
You all right, Mark?
Stop a drink.
I swear it's the truth. I swear.
Couldn't breathe after it.
Sorry, Mark.
Sorry, the smell. Oh, sorry. I would do this on air, but
But
that's laughing at the same time and eating. Sorry.
it just happened, and I just thought they say don't get scared. So I thought, oh, go on then. You was most disappointed, I'm sure.
Don't start off again. Oh.
Stop eating, then.
Right, that's right. I'm only joking. I'm joking. Don't stop it.
Oh, funny.
I couldn't breathe everywhere. I thought, no, seriously. I've had disturbances, sleep disturbances, or somebody strangling me in sleep, and I've been waking up. This is happening on off past year and a half now.
Right. That's not good.
No. Sometimes I can feel myself lying there, and I just like some kind of reaction. I stick my tongue out. I know I've done it, not done it voluntary. It's involuntary action. Some kind of I don't know what it is.
Are you sure you haven't got sleep apnea?
Could be that. Well, you wake up with a pounding heart, don't you? And you feel like you're choking. Yeah.
You can't breathe, and you panic, and your body will wake up because you stop breathing in your sleep.
You feel like you're trapped. Your throat's trapped. Something's trapped in your throat. It feels like something's sitting on my throat.
Well, you want to speak to the doctor.
Yeah, I mentioned that. I mentioned he's got me tablets at the moment because I get spasms in my jaw and my body as well.
Oh, there you go. That's what it is then.
It's the jaw. It's weird that when I put my finger in my mouth, stop my teeth smashing together in my sleep. Something pulls my finger out.
Oh God!
It's like somebody's deliberately going, It's like, no. It's like an old lady come past and we trip them over. It's just awful. Yeah. It's like it's deliberate. I don't know because I get jolts, not mainly my jaw, but sometimes I get my arms and legs. That's rare. The second most common thing is when I put my finger in my mouth, stop me jaw from spasming, jaw from having a spasm in.
All right.
Clashing together. Someone just pull. Like I got a jolt from my arm to pull. Somebody just pulled my finger out. It's like someone's wrenched the finger from my mouth. So just out of spite, it feels like it. I don't know whether it's probably just the problems I'm getting. I don't know. Weird. I don't know whether it's paranormal, mixture of both, or sleep apnea. I don't know. The tablets seem to not be working. I think that's to strengthen them up a bit. They're hang on, what they're called? Is it propanol? That's what I'm on.
You know.
So is it propanol or propanol? I don't know. It's bloody Greek to me. Stupid long words they got for these things that you can't pronounce. I'm not the time, anyway. But I've seen a doctor about this condition, whatever it is, or series of seizures or ailments or what I got. I do think whether it's a paranormal nature. You never know, do you? Because a lot of people mistaken thinking it's some of a paranormal nature. And it could be just just brought down to sleep and apnea. Then
Right.
You think it could do that? Possibly most of the time, it's sleep and apnea. You got a disturbance in your sleep with that choking feeling. Could be down to that, not of a paranormal nature. Because people always say that their sleep's disturbed by somebody strangling them, and they wake up in a panic, and the heart races, don't they? You hear that a lot, don't you? Yeah. It's not terrifying just to say whether it's of a paranormal nature or not. I tell you, it's horrible. And I can never get back to sleep again. It's been not too bad of late. You get lulls and you get peaks and troughs with it. So.
I know.
But I think they have to strengthen the tablets again because those aren't working at all. I've been taking CBD oil. It's been not too bad.
Oh, I've got that.
That works during the day because I get
Mine,
anxiety.
it helps with anxiety.
I get the tummy kind of the kind of you hear sudden noises, your tummy sort of flutters and your heart's it feels like somebody grabbed your heart, it's like crunching your heart as well. When you hear any sudden noises, that's calmed me down a bit. It's not 100% anyway.
It tastes disgusting.
It's awful. Yeah, you're supposed to spray it at the underneath your tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am buying a FCD ghost box tomorrow.
Good night. Good night. Good night to you lot. Go to bed. Oh yeah, go.
You what, Kieran?
I'm going to get an FCD ghost box. It's like a small handheld, like your hand size, little.
Right. Do you know best place you can get a ghost box from?
Where's that again? Yeah.
Simon Cox.
Simon Cox.
He is serious. He's in the UK and he is fantastic. I get all my boxes from him. Just let me.
Simon Cox.
Oh.
Simon Cox. Ghost boxes, yeah.
He's called his page on Facebook is Radio Hacks for ITC and Paranormal Investigations.
That's COX, isn't it? Cox. Simon Cox. Sorry, that's again this. Can you repeat that again? Sorry, Simon Cox. Something.
Radio Hacks, HACKS.
Yeah.
For ITC.
Oh, this is his email address. Sorry.
No, this is his Facebook page.
Oh, is it? All right. Okay. So I thought that's the way he's saying it. I thought it was like a
and paranormal investigations.
Radio oh God. Radio Hacks for Paranormal Investigations, is it?
No, Radio Hacks for ITC.
ITC
and
Paranormal
Investigations.
Oh, gotcha. I missed that a bit there. Radio Hacks, ITC at Paranormal Investigations. Right. Got it. Right. My handwriting is really awful. Hacks. Paranormal Hacks.
Kieran, put a nappy on that dog. That was hilarious. Dirty
my awful handwriting. Sorry, I'm going to write that again. Just
help me.
It's Radio Hacks at 4. Is it Radio Hacks 4? Is it? Sorry.
No, Radio Hacks for ITC, not the number 4.
No, FOR. Yeah, I know that.
ITC.
ITC, yeah.
And Paranormal Investigations.
That's my awful handwriting. Let's write it neatly this time. I can't do shorthand. I can do longhand, you see. But it's all
okay. I'll let you off.
I thought I knew to the gap. I'll guess it. I'll get it wrong. Sorry. Yeah. So that's Radio Hacks for ITC and Paranormal Investigations. Right.
I get all my radios from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did initially think it was an email address. He's for or ITC, but I thought that's
no.
Facebook page. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Standing on my behalf. Sorry.
My latest one is my Timex. Oh my God, it's my favorite.
Timex, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Time as in X, yeah.
It's amazing.
That good.
Sounds
some neat equipment there that we must get into our,
Well, it's like,
weaponry, so to speak.
individual, because certain ones uses certain radios, because not every radio is going to work for that same person, if you know what I mean.
So I can't hear you very well. Sorry. I'm going to turn the volume up. No, I can't hear properly. Sorry.
And then you got some people with the radios, and they do the automatic tuning with the hands or something.
Oh no, I can't be doing that.
Well, I see some of that. It's like, look.
Yeah, no, I can't be doing that. But yeah, Simon, he is a real. Tell him I sent you.
Yeah.
You know, and he is so. He had a box, and I did have any money for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'll hold it for you.
Oh, that's nice, good, though.
He's a real good, nice man. He really is, and he's fair.
Yeah.
His prices aren't outrageous,
Oh, even better. I'm liking the sound of it already.
I mean, you'll pay about between 60, I think it is now, and £80 for the PS7.
Oh, that's reasonable. That is.
Yeah, but my Timex was £75.
Yeah.
And it's a lot better than a PS7.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I've really got to do my homework. There's so much equipment out there. I've really got. There's so many. Keep up with all these gadgets. Some inventions. I mean, like this. What's his name? Is it Chappell? The bloke who does he invents a lot of stuff for Ghost Adventures and all the gadgets, doesn't he? What's his name? I can't remember his bloody first name. It's Chappell, isn't it? What's his name?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Oh, he invents gadgets for Ghost Adventures.
Bill Chappell, no?
Bill Chappell, that's it, yeah. Oh. Ghost Adventures. He invents a lot of gadgets. Look, probably what you see now is he's pioneered them. According to GUC anyway. Then they get the first to use them, Especially real.
Could you mention that coin thing, didn't you, earlier on, Mark, about something about the sunlight? You've a coin in the sunlight, and then you meant to get some.
I don't understand. He said leave 5 pennies out in the sun for an hour, then attach them to a digital recorder and see what EVPs you get. So how would that be? How would that work? I don't know. Why you get 5? You've got to then use 1. There may be more. I can't remember. I have to check it thoroughly. Something like that. Anyway, it's 1 or 2. How many pennies you attach? One of them, 5 of them are warmed up. You take one of them, or maybe more. I can't remember. You attach it to a digital recorder and see if you get what the effects you get and what EVPs you get.
It'd be very interesting to do something like that.
It's peculiar, isn't it? I must try that. So I don't understand what would that somehow enhance your chance of getting EVPs or a signal? I don't know. With the spirits honing on that, I don't know. I've got to try it. I'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, I'll say it's a fraud. Steve Hoff, you like Steve Hoff, a damn fraud. You never know. I mean, like how these sticks work. Those.
I've got them.
Housing sticks. Housing
rods.
Housing rods.
Yeah. I don't get on with them.
No. So it's detecting water and all that, isn't it? So the sources of water.
They work. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I was messing about with them the other month.
Yeah.
And they were swinging around like they thought they were a helicopter. I was like, what the hell? I thought, no.
If you strand over water mains, they'll go, why that's, I found water. Because you're still the bloody because you still the bloody water mains cover, you numpty. Give me water then. Water over it. Water off a duck's back. Oh, no.
You look very busy, Kieran. What are you doing?
Hey. No. Just, check it, like you say, check out some of these equipment, the prices on them.
What, Simon's?
That's what I'm going to check out now, yeah.
Simon
Cox.
Cox.
Yeah, good.
Is that Simon? Sorry, Simon Cox, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know his name. Let's just check that. That's COX, I believe, isn't it?
because that is very reasonable prices. I've been looking at over 100 and something. I was like, whoa, something like that, 150, 100 and something. It's like it's steep for one of them boxer things. But yeah, he sounds pretty reasonable, very reasonable. Not too bad.
Because I'm friends with Forest Paranormal. They're not far from Gloucestershire, where they're very good as well. Mr. Heath, isn't it? Name there. They're a married couple, aren't they? Oh, Forest Paranormal. They did investigations with Chris Holt and the Haunted Earth as well. They did the Rams Inn.
That'd be a good place to do. That'd be definitely a good place to go.
You did the Rams Inn. Everybody's done there, haven't they? You ever done that place, Portia?
No.
No, I've never done that. That was the old fellow, wasn't there? That's not far from. That's just not far from you, isn't it? Your Dorset. He's Gloucestershire way.
The one in Poole.
Sorry.
There's a Ram. I think it's Rams in Poole.
There's one in. This one's in Gloucestershire, I think.
And I've done that.
Yeah.
The one in Poole. And there was the judge, someone or the other, and we actually captured a photo of him.
Oh God.
Matt, Paranormal People enter.
Hello, Mags.
Who we got on?
Mags.
Join the party.
Hello, darling.
FB page. Right. Right, let's just write this out. Right. There we go. So who's just in? Who just popped by? Paranormal People. We've had.
Yep.
Remember, yeah, they look familiar. Yeah. Thank you for popping by, Paranormal People. Shame we can't get that chat room up and running, isn't it? That's a shame.
I know. Paranormal People can come in if they want to.
You can come into like Portia is, yeah.
You gonna come up and talk, Mags?
Let me show you. You can keep your webcam up.
Okay,
She knows how to do it.
Karen, you turned a big white round thing, a bit like shaped like my mic. What's happened to you?
Yeah, no, I'll turn my camera back on in a minute, Mark.
You don't look that bad. I'm more scary, honestly.
I'll put the link if you want to come on. There you go. I'll put the link now.
Yeah, she said she'll be up in 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
So if I do that, that'll stop me cam, won't it? So hang on. Just experimenting that. So this is on blue all of a sudden.
Mags is lovely. You'll love Mags.
Oh, yeah. Oh, great. All the merrier. So that's me stopped now. Yeah. I can see the voice thing still works. So that's it. Yep. Not scaring anybody now. Ooh, I am now. Oh, God.
I'll turn mine back on in a minute.
I'll see if I can get some people to come on.
Ooh, this is good. I like it.
Yeah, Forest Paranormal, very good. Forest Paranormal in Gloucestershire based. They love great team there. Yeah. They're kind of next door. They're more nearer to you than us. They're just up the road, aren't they? Gloucestershire, aren't they? They wouldn't be that far, would it? But compared to us, anyway. A wonderful wacky couple there. Brilliant there. Wonderful.
Yeah, she will.
You coming on? No. You're in the show. Everyone can hear you and see you. I can always be changed. That can be also. You can always change that.
Now.
Click on the stop camera. Oh, Mags is in. The chat.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Mark.
That chat does work. Mag says paranormal people I'm in.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Oh,
So that chat does work. So I got a message there. Thanks, paranormal people I'm in. Is that referring to? Is she going to come on here and chat with like Portia?
I was doing something wrong here.
Yeah, you.
Hello?
Do you hear me?
That's it. Who else? Paranormal people. Where do they behind? Oh yeah, right.
Adam Heath, that's his name.
So this is all new to me. I'm trying to work out myself this stream, yeah.
Private chat. So what's that thing? What she says, I'm in. She's not in. Obviously not in the show. She's in the private chat rooms. That chat room's working, is it? I don't know. Can I put a message in there? So welcome.
Okay.
Just click me to let me in.
Oh. Yeah.
Just put written something like just click me to let me in.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Let me in. I can see the message.
I think we've had nights in our chat room before, mate. We've had so many people, and we haven't done a show for a long time. So the recap now.
Oh, that's the one with 1.9 people. Clicking on the name. We've got the message. Private chat.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah, I've got to do something, Mark.
Yeah, I can't reply to Mags at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't know this.
I don't know. I'm still Google Chrome, Google Hangouts myself.
Click to let me in. But I've got private chat. Board? No, that's border. Sorry, no, that's the wrong one.
Click that again. No.
Where's I need to go? Get it in. All I got to do No, I ain't clicking, I am. This ain't hard, is it?
I know I'm making chocky chocks for me.
Poor old Mags.
So I'm assuming she's in a secret room somewhere where I got to discover to let her in. I see the messages.
I have no idea.
Hello. Is that non-Western from heaven there? Come in. No. I'm
Still here.
No.
I think you can hear me.
No, we can hear you fine. Loud and clear. I'm in the broadcast. Click. It says, I'm in the broadcast. Click me, and it will ask you to let me in. That's referring to Kieran, no doubt.
That's end broadcast. I don't want to do that, do I? That would be that. So would it be in settings on it? I click on that. We've got end broadcast. I'll click on that one. Sorry about this.
Not at all.
Oh, there you go. Just that one.
Found it. Sorry.
There you go.
There it is.
Oh,
Result.
It was
Welcome, Max.
underneath. I didn't know
Welcome
that.
to our little show here in Coventry and Warwickshire,
Hello,
Hello.
darling.
the heart of England.
Hiya, Coach darling.
You all right?
I've had better days, but I'm okay. It was my daughter's boyfriend's funeral today.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
So
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Condolences from all us behalf of Coventry and Warwickshire Paranormal and Whispers from Heaven as well.
Thank you. Thanks. Yeah. It's so she's in a bit of a state. So, I've had baby today while she's been there and that. I've had my granddaughter. So, but yeah. It's been 3 weeks. They take ages now, don't they, to bury you? It used to
I
be like
know.
I know, it's ridiculous. You're right, there. That's a very good point.
3 weeks.
It's unbelievable.
That's
There's
bad.
not cheap these days, are there?
It used to be a week, didn't it? And I know it sounds a bit brash, but it was like a week, and it used to be more or less a week to day, and you were, 6 feet under, but not now.
That's
It's
ridiculous.
crazy.
It's keeping people like that waiting. I can't.
I didn't even know he'd passed away, Mags.
I know. Well, I can say now because it's over with, but you know me, I'm a bit tight-lipped with a lot of things, so we've just been dealing with it and getting on and that.
Yeah, I know.
You know how it is.
So anyway, Max, nice to have you on our show. Anyway.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I have been in quite a few times. I
remember you in that panel, yes, and chat room.
Yeah.
It's not Google Hangout. We got some other app we're using now. What's it called again? Yard something.
Yeah, I use StreamYard.
StreamYard,
Yeah,
not Google Hangout anymore. Yeah, StreamYard instead of Google Hangouts because Google aren't doing that anymore. So we're going to use this. Oh, dear.
Yeah, I use it. It's quite good and it's free for the time being.
Hi, Sarah.
So it's a trial thing, isn't it? For the time being. Let's do it like YouTube with the adverts and YouTube Premium where you pay, but you don't get the adverts.
Yeah.
A two-pronged one, That's for the cheapskates and one for the people who can afford it.
Yeah, it's not bad, but I'm thinking of buying it maybe at some point because I think it's like about nearly £20 a month because you can do so much more on StreamYard with it.
Yeah.
When you purchase it, so Zara has it set up, doesn't she, Portia? Zara's got it set up really cool.
It's live streaming.
Did she pay for it?
She does, yeah.
Wow.
You use this for live streaming investigations as well on apps on your computer.
I don't do investigations. I use my Spirit Box. I do lives. I'm live all the time, probably 2 or 3 times a week on a Portia.
You are.
I love live streaming. You might actually see something there unfold in front of your eyes, and sometimes the person who's investigating may not see it, and you're in the chat room. Oh, there's something there.
My home's haunted. Well, I don't say haunted. My house is active. It's built in an old graveyard.
All right. Helps.
And it's also built on where the last battle on English soil took place in 1715, the Battle of Preston, and that was on the ground around my house. About 400 yards away, we've got Gallows Hill, where they killed the traitors from the Battle of Preston in 1715.
Is a Preston Pans? Is that further? I don't know. It's confusing. Is that further afield? I don't know. That might be another battle. 1715. That's the.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the.
Yeah, there was 2 in Preston. There was one in the 1600s and one in the 1700s, and they refer to them both as the Battle of Preston. But one
Preston Pans. That may be Scotland way. I don't know because that's a weird name, Preston Pans, because it's confusing. You got Preston and Preston Pans. Because the other round in 1715 and the 15 and the 40s, then you had the 45, didn't you? That's right.
Yeah.
Holy Prince Charlie, and then his grandfather, his grandfather before that. Yeah.
That's the one.
That's right. Yeah. Against the Bavarians.
So it's really. I mean, my home's been active from the day I moved in. I mean, Portia will have heard me tell this story before, but the first night I moved in, I didn't have time to set up my bedroom. We're talking 17 years ago. I didn't have time to set up my bedroom or my daughter's bedroom. I had 2 boys. I did their bedrooms, but I didn't do mine, and my daughters didn't have time. So we slept on the settee downstairs. Yeah. And I had no carpets on the hallway, stairs, or landing at the time. It was literally a new built house when I moved into it. They'd knocked the church down and the churchyard, and just built on top. So I had no carpets or anything anywhere. So me and Chloe were asleep on the settee, and I started hearing this up and down the stairs. Well, I jumped up ready to shout at the lads, how you would, because you just think the kids were walking up and down the stairs. Yeah. And I opened the door, and there's nobody there, and I'm still hearing this up and down the stairs. So it was like a case of, I've got fire doors in my house because it's like a townhouse, 3 stories. So I've got those doors that shut by themselves, with the hinges, solid wood door.
Yeah.
So I sort of like closed the door too quietly, and I was like, oh shit. It's like, and I got back on the settee, and Chloe woke up and she went, "Are them boys on the stairs, mummy?" I went, "Yeah, I love," thinking, "Oh my God, I can't tell her." There's nobody there.
Has anybody investigated your property then?
No, and I don't want to, and this is what I say all the time. Although I use the spirit box, I kind of, you can imagine over 17 years, the things that we've experienced in our house. I've seen apparitions. My daughter, I think she's sensitive in some way, shape or form. And I don't say that lightly because I am a very sceptical person. I'm sceptical. And I live with a skeptic. My other half. Pardon?
Are you closed skeptic or not open? Sorry, you closed skeptic or
I'm
open?
skeptical.
Completely closed to the idea. All right, yeah, fair enough.
I'm a believer, but I'm skeptical in a lot of evidence to see. Let's say that.
Well, I see. The open skeptic, there's a closed one. He just counts it completely. Yeah.
I always call myself a skeptical believer because it's not that I don't believe that there's something. I know there's something from the things I've done with my spirit box. I know there is something there.
You're an open skeptic, and there's one people close. You don't believe anything, regardless of what they say.
No, my other half's a skeptic. He's a total skeptic. A ghost could come up and hit him in the face with a soggy fish, and he'd still turn around and find an excuse for it.
Oh,
you know.
He's a closed skeptic. Boo. Boo, boo, boo.
Yeah. I keep trying to get him on my channel to do an interview with him because
he's a baddie. Boo, boo, boo.
The thing is, I always say to everybody, like, my channel's open for everybody. Doesn't matter what my beliefs are. If I think you're honest and open and truthful, then you're more than welcome to come on my show, right, or on my channel, or post in my group, or anything. I just don't like people who fake, and I don't like people who use the paranormal as a means to an end. Do you know what I mean? That's
out there. Yeah, we're down. We're not for the for the glory or the trying to get fortune or trying to mislead anyway. Yeah.
So I kind of figured if I'm open to everybody, then I have to be open to skeptics. So I keep trying to get him to come on and explain his side of it, because I think it's good to have both sides. I just really do believe to have both sides of an argument is what we need, you know. So, but it keep like going, if I come on Mary Lee, you're going to end up losing subscribers. And I'm going, well, it's not like I'm going to cry me a river over it, is it really?
You might gain more than when you lost. You never know. So,
well, if they're not prepared to hear both sides of their argument, they shouldn't actually be in the paranormal anyway, as far as I'm concerned.
You should be open to all kinds of views, all different angles. Exactly.
I don't tolerate insults. I don't tolerate trolls. I don't tolerate people who insult other people. They are just not allowed on my channel. It's just that simple. I don't.
That's very fair.
Else.
Sadly, that's a downside of the paranormal. I see many bitching and backfighting and Ooh.
I'm very strict on my channel, aren't I, Portia? They're just not allowed.
Yeah, you booted me off, didn't you?
I will not ever have anybody. I don't let people come in and talk about other people. I don't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm sure Mags loves you really, Portia.
I do love Portia. I do love it. I will not have. I don't have people coming on saying about other channels. Even I'll just say I don't want to know. I'm not interested. Bitching, do you know what I mean?
There are a lot of bitching there. So bound down to the paranormal, isn't it? Still dreadful. See the things fighting on YouTube.
I just don't get involved in it. I don't do it, and I don't get involved in it.
There's open feuds there. People doing live streams, and then then somebody replies back to the live stream to what they said, and it's ridiculous.
I just don't. It's that simple. I don't get involved. I don't talk about it. It doesn't get brought on my channel.
No,
it's that simple.
It distracts from what the whole whatever the paranormal is. It distracts and
exactly.
It's destructive. It's a malevolent part of the paranormal expression.
I want the paranormal I like the paranormal to be about evidence.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
about what we can all bring to the table, and as long as we're truthful and honest, it's what we can bring to the table and what we can prove to people to a degree. I don't think we've proven the paranormal. I think there's evidence towards it, but I don't think we've proven it. And I want us to get that evidence, to build a profile, to get us to where we need to be for maybe the next step in our paranormal journeys, whatever that is.
Agreed.
You know?
It's not exact science either, is it?
I mean,
I just want truth.
Yeah.
Have you seen my latest video, Max?
I haven't. I've put it on my watch list because I'm so far behind with everything that's been going on, Portia. You know,
it's just. Well, yeah, I understand.
It's in group. I put it in my group before. It's in my group.
Oh, I know you have. Thank you, darling. But seriously, at the very end, you can actually hear them say, "I say, go on, say goodbye." They say, "Bye, Portia." And I'm like, whoa. It's like, it's just unbelievable.
That's incredible.
Your beer one was the best capture, though, Portia.
Sorry?
Excuse me, sorry.
Sorry, Max?
Your beer, the one with the beer, with the can of beer, that was a brilliant capture. That
you
one.
like that one?
I love that one.
It's awesome.
Portia does fruit box. Same as
You're
me.
going to have to watch them.
Definitely.
It's awesome.
I'll check your channel out later on, Portia. You said you got some great evidence there. I'll do that, yeah.
Well, there's a can of beer. There's one with a can of beer.
Yeah.
On the next to the spirit box. And I said, "Can you tell me what that is?" They said beer. And next minute they say can't open it.
Yeah, but you can't. If you got that, so you caught it on your video, have you? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
It's awesome.
Definitely.
I love when you get stuff like that. I love it.
I'll check that out later on. You give me something to look forward to. Thanks very much.
I was on, I don't know whether you know him, North Nottingham Paranormal Investigators, Glenn.
I told them that, and I told them about Zara as well.
Well, I was on Glenn's stream the other day. Not when he was on mine, or it last night, at night before, whenever it was. When I was on his, were he on? Yeah, were he on his? Yeah, I think I was on it. I was on his channel, and it was running the spirit box, and obviously because nobody knew what had happened, Glenn knew, but all I heard was Marvin shouted out, which was Chloe's ex, well, not her ex, her partner who she's lost.
Yeah.
It was. I just heard his name shouted out. And I was like, whoa. And so I just sent him a message private behind. I went, did you hear that? And he went, yeah, I heard Marvin. And it was just shouted out clear as day. And there was like Glenn knew and my other friend knew, but nobody else knew what had gone down. And I hadn't see Portia, it didn't even know, nobody knew. I didn't speak about what I was going through and what's been happening.
No.
And his name was just shouted out over the spirit box, clear as day.
That
just
is
shouted
awesome.
out.
That's amazing.
And it won a live stream. So
even better.
Mm-hmm.
To be reaching out from the spirit world and communicating, it's great, isn't it? Just can do that.
Yeah. You see, my spirits aren't kind of like other people's. When you watch my videos, they're all a bit sweary.
The way I like it. I can relate to that.
And that's on the spirit boxes, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, they swear their head off at me. The stuff they say to me, you wouldn't even believe half the time. I get called an effing see you next Tuesday, a garden hole. Without the
they love you.
The favourite at the minute is to call me a dickhead. That's a favourite at the minute. That's what I'm getting through at the minute.
Richard Head.
Oh, that's so funny.
They are not. You've watched my videos, Sarah. Portia, they get very sweary, don't they?
Is it malicious or mischievous in the way they say it? How do you interpret it? Is it?
I laugh my arse off. Gotta be honest.
Is it mischievous?
I find it hilarious.
Do you think it's more mischievous than malicious? Do you think it's more?
No. I I swear. I'm an Irish family and I'm northwest of England. Swearing's second nature to us. We don't swear offensively at each other, but it's like
I got that.
swearing part of my language. So to me, if they didn't swear, I'd probably be a bit more shocked.
Somebody said,
Oh,
"It's
just you, man.
I know, because the fact that I swear, I swear even more.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me because I swear. So
No,
I do think they take a lead from us. I think if they're around us a lot, or the spirits that are familiar with us, or even family members, they know our personalities and they take their lead from us.
Yes.
And so they behave or act a way that we would recognise, if you will. It's kind of a reflection of ourselves.
Yes.
And I kind of think they do that a lot of the time, the spirits you're familiar with.
Proper plate cut me out. Bollocks. Don't swear. Just tell us. I mean, look, the words in the dictionary are there to be used. They're there. Good Anglo-Saxon words. The F word, the B word.
Yeah.
I mean, the B word.
I get it all, mate.
As an insult, not the other meaning of God. Bastard. Oops, sorry. They're there to be used. They're in the dictionary.
Yeah, I don't.
The English dictionary. I don't know.
Yeah, Mike, I told Mark and Kieran to come on to like Glenn's, yours, and Zara's live streams.
Yeah.
So they can get some more subs.
Hello, Claire. Oh, see Zara, isn't it? Hey, Zara, honey. Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah.
You should come on. I mean, it's not just the subs, it's the educational side because
Yeah.
Zara.
Is it out there, Albert?
Occasionally,
Claire Albert's just
Claire Albert's in, yeah.
Claire Albert's here.
Zara, paranormal white noise. That's Zara. She's
Oh,
she
Claire
retracted
here.
the message. I don't know what she said.
Yeah, with a poor man of the family, we have no discovered any bugger all any EVPs yet. We're kind of the Cinderella of the group yet. The three. Animal Talk Radio. Sorry, Coventry&Warwickshire Paranormal Investigators. So it's saying Coventry&Warwickshire Paranormal Talk Radio. That's our sister group, our others group, yeah. But still waiting for a first EVP. It's amazing. When I do hear one, I've got my equipment. It says when I'm on the computer next door in my room there about 3 weeks ago, I was just telling Portia that. Bloody typical, isn't it?
Hey, Rose. Rose is in. How you doing, sweetie? RK Paranormal is Rose.
Oh, hi, Rose.
Yeah.
Hello there. Nice to welcome aboard to the mad ship, which is Coventry&Warwickshire Paranormal. Yes, the mayhem is well underway. Wonderful mayhem. Isn't that nice?
Hello, Rose, darling. Hope you're keeping well.
Is she going to pop up?
Rose has
Is she in the chat
Rose
room?
has a very haunted
really?
in Mum's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know Rose, dear. That's Rose, RK Paranormal. She changed her name.
What is she again?
She changed it with Hell House. She has.
She was Hell House, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She still is. I can't remember. I'm not, she popped in from time to time. Old Rose, yeah. Bless her.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's for Rose and Kev, RK Paranormal. Kev, her other half.
Yeah.
So she's changed it to RK Paranormal.
It's right there. They're RK Paranormal. They're another name now, yeah. Under the umbrella RK Paranormal, you say. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Rose. RK Paranormal.
That's what it's for. Yeah, apparently it is for that. RK Paranormal. It is for Rose and Kev.
Yeah, Rose has popped by many times. She does give us support, and she's been very nice to us. Hi, you lads. She's always said hello and pop, just briefly, or she come for a chat.
Oh, Rose is lovely.
Yeah, I've seen her. I've seen the live streams many a time. They're very interesting with her house because under the guise of Hell House. I've seen the live streams there. Very interesting.
She gets some good stuff at Hell House.
You get some very, I'll tell me about it. It's a very, hello, guys. Hello, Rose of AKA RK Paranormal. Hey. You can't put anything. She's not putting anything in the chat room, no.
Yeah, I put a link in the chat room. If she wants to come on, she don't have to. She can leave a webcam off. She can
Come on, in the chats like Mags and Porsche. Yeah.
Because I didn't realise. I didn't realise. I missed it the other week. I didn't realise I had it on record. And Rose was on TV with an investigator. I think Pick TV it was on the other week or something.
So that's screen quarter. Well, that's screen quarter again. Then we'll have another. Just squeeze her in a little box. It'll be Rose.
Yeah, Rose. Yeah, I'll work it out now, so now I know what to look out for.
It's gonna be quarter. It's gonna be sliced again, isn't it? There we go.
There you go.
Hello, Rose.
Rose,
Greetings from Planet Sweat from Warwickshire Paranormal Radio. Peace. Nice to see you, Rose.
Can you look like Cleopatra led back up bed? Hello.
Oh, it's good to see everyone. It's really good, I tell you. I'm half asleep, but it's good to see you all.
That's nice. We've had a good old chat. Lovely to pop by and I know you popped by in the chat room and said hello. Nice to see you. Come by and chat on the show through the StreamYard app here on YouTube. Brilliant, fantastic. All benefit. Welcome.
You're getting a full house.
Definitely.
Helps to get Chris Hall on here from Haunted Earth, Forest Paranormal, from the Adam Heath down in Gloucestershire. It's a great group as well. I'd like to see him pop by. He's a very interesting man. His wife.
Yeah, Max, I have to do a live stream with you one day.
You can, Portia, anytime, love.
That'd be great.
I'm still
you know,
learning how
mine get a
to do
bit
this.
rowdy.
Huh?
As long as you realise, you know, mine get a bit rowdy after the paranormal stops. I get, my hair comes down and
I know. I think that night I'll have to get a bottle of wine in.
Definitely, yeah. As soon as I stop doing paranormal, I have a vodka, and then my chats go a bit wild and wonderful.
I'd love to hear that.
Well, I don't have a drink while I'm doing anything paranormal. But as soon as I shut my box down,
no, best not to. Leave till afterwards.
definitely.
All these crews do.
Have you seen what Claire put? Soft ass. She put, I would come up, but Mag scares me. Yeah, I'm sure. Are you quaking out, you love?
Oh, but I can't.
All right. If Rose can do it, so can I. I've gone off. I've turned it into a white thing. It's the same shape as my mic. Look.
I'd love to put a monkey picture up on there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to.
You can download a picture and put them on, Rose.
How do you do that?
Well, if you've got a picture on your computer or even your profile picture for your thing, you click the circle and it offers you the choice. Right, you click your little person, your little circle in the box, and it should offer you a choice.
Well, let me do it.
Right, you might have to do it before you come in your broadcast studio. I'm not sure.
Right.
Is it right?
You've got a blue box at the bottom where it says remove from stream, yeah?
I've got it here. Hang on. I've got it now.
Right, now there's a little box at the bottom of that, a little white one next to your name.
Yeah.
If you just hold your pointer thingamabob there, you'll say edit avatar, yeah?
Okay, yeah, I've got it now.
So
I'm gonna...
Okay, there you go.
I look good in white, black and white, don't I? Look at that. I look really cute.
No, the reason I'm not on camera is because no fucking need to see me at the minute. You want to see it stay to me, honest to God. I look like Chav Central, gotta be honest.
You don't look at me because I'm in bed.
I'm a considerable distance away, I know.
I've got pajamas on, like a freaking cami top, like, vest top, pair of like pajamas that have got strawberries and freaking, I don't know, some kind of green shite on them and lemons.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I don't care, me. By the way, just boys, just so you know, I don't give a monkey's uncle. I really don't give a flying feck what people think. I'm 47. I got past caring what people give a shit about a long time ago.
Oh, you're a baby.
47,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
We
I don't care.
on the lap, for God's sake.
God, I wish I was 47 again.
Yeah, me too.
Well, yeah, look at it. If anybody feels like doxing me and turning up at my house, I've got two lads who are nearly 6'5", another half who's 6'2". Do you know what I mean? I'm a bit of a nut job, so like, fucking rock up.
My kind of people. Yeah.
I don't give. Honestly, I got over caring a long time ago.
Hey, be yourself. That's right. Why not?
Well, yeah.
I do paranormal because I like it. That's why I do paranormal.
You see me now dressed like this. I'm going around my Grim Reaper costume, you know. No,
that's one of the best. Claire. Oh, my proper name's Mary Lou, but everybody calls me Mags. Claire, who's in chat. Her description.
Hello, Mary Lou.
Her description
Hello,
is Mary Lou is like a ray of sunshine mixed up with a hurricane. That's kind of the best description I've ever heard of me.
That's about right.
Give you permission to turn into a monkey. Go on.
Oh, that's hilarious, Rose.
Oh dear. It's not the one I wanted. The one I had earlier on was even funnier, but I just couldn't find somebody the laptop.
Anybody right clicks? What's picture in picture? Do I change the picture with that? I'm not going to do it anyway. I'm not going to bother now.
You should be able to change it. If you're on a laptop, you should be able to change it to anything.
No, I'm not on a laptop. No, my laptop's knackered. Knackered. To right click again. It's just it says something different when you do that. When you take your picture off, you right click it. It's got back, forward, reload, save as. Save as. That's usually a picture, isn't it? Save. Print. Oh, that's to. Oh God, documents now. Save as pictures. That's right. And you got different changes when you do. It's interesting, huh? Then when you got with the picture right click, you got loop, show controls. Obviously different because you're showing the video. Save video as. Can't click on that. Picture in picture. Is that still? Is it? When it says picture in picture.
Let's see. I'll see if I can change my avatar while I'm doing it because I've never tried to do this. I sorted mine out before.
That'll only show up right click if you're showing yourself. It's different when you go to take it off. It's something else comes up when you right click it. When I become a white ball, it comes up. All you right click, everything comes up differently. Hang on. Come on. No, I can't. Oh God, I have to click it properly. That's different from there. Hang on. It's just all new. It's all new to me. This StreamYard. That's different there.
I know it is to me. I've been using it a bit, but I still struggle with the bloody thing sometimes.
So is this the beta version? So it's free for the time being, but no one knows how long it's going to stay free for.
Exactly.
Mouse is playing up now. The wired mouse, that battery's going. Look, I've got my gaming mouse with wired mouse because this battery's going on the wireless. I think it's gone yampy. The cursor all over the place.
Can you use this app on your phone?
It's not working.
You can't. I don't think you can use it to set a stream up.
Right.
But you can use it to. You can use it to join the stream.
Right, but can you go live? Oh no!
I know Glenn uses his tablet. Glenn uses his tablet, so you might be able to use it, but I'm not sure how. He did go through it with me, but I'm not sure. Better asking Glenn is Zara, because I think Zara helped him do it. So if you ask Glenn or Zara.
I can't ask Zara because I don't know how to get in touch with her because according to Glenn, she came on Facebook ages ago. So I've got no way of getting in touch with her, which is, unless I go onto her page and ask, but I don't want to really do that either. And Glenn,
Go ask Glenn.
yeah, he doesn't talk to me very often anymore, so it's been difficult sometimes.
I'll ask him and let you know. But I know he does it off his tablet, but I'm not sure how he does it off his tablet. Me and him were fiddling around one night trying to do it, and he couldn't get it set up. And then, like, Zara helped him with him because I couldn't figure out how to do it off a tablet or a phone. So, but I'm crap on my phone and I'm crap on a tablet. I do everything off my laptop, you see, because I'm really crap off a phone or a tablet. So I just am on a laptop.
You definitely can do it with your phone when someone sends you a link and you can come onto there. I think I've seen someone doing that the other day on their phone. Someone sent them a link and they go through on the phone. I know you can do that.
Yeah, no, you can.
But I don't know if you
to open it in a browser. As long as you take the link, put it in the browser on your phone, you can do it like that. It just has permissions, you know, that sort of thing. But yeah, because Chloe's been on mine off her phone, so you can do it.
Yeah.
So you know.
Right.
Rose has disappeared.
No, Rose is still there.
We've gone forward now, back to full.
She probably popped back in.
Yeah.
Really gone.
Just laughing at Claire. She put, I steal my image from Google to make myself look better.
Rose, come back, all's forgiven.
There she is.
I thought it kicked me off, didn't it? It won't let me change my goddamn picture. I had a monkey on there and then it's just gone.
Might get more people popping by, drop him, you never know. Oh, you gone again.
I'm just looking for another I know hang on. Yeah. Oh. I couldn't think where I put them on my computer because I have different files and different folders for stuff. About that one.
This is not one of those ears and the big eyelashes. That's more interesting. Keeping with the paranormal.
See, I've only had a laptop for a year now.
Oh, that's scary.
So I'm only just getting used to it. Oh, what the hell's that, Mags?
That's actually me with a Snapchat filter on.
That was scary.
So we've got people here from the northwest, northeast, and south, the Midlands, and southwest of England. It's great, nice. That's nice.
Nice variety.
It's like you said. It's all about sharing evidence and checking out each of his channel and think what you get. It's amazing what people do get on their devices.
Exactly. Yeah. Anything in the pipeline? Any plans? Paranormal nature investigations or anything like that, or chat shows? Anything?
I'm going to try and go down to the ducking stool, which we've got down in Christchurch, where they used to duck the witches.
Oh, that's interesting. I like me a good witch story.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
So there's a girlfriend down there. She might like.
Just waiting to help to get a bit better.
I'm bloody sick of ghost hunting. I don't want to see another witch, another doll, or another blooming kid. I'm serious.
I like my legends, though.
You like me what?
I like my legends. I do legend videos on my channel, you know, like legends and superstitions and, you know, myths and stuff. I do videos of them on my channel. So, to me, I love a good, story. So, I love all my legends. I love doing my videos on legends. I can't do them that often because they're very time consuming, you know, because you're doing like a 7-8 minute video, but I've got to do all the voiceover and try to get that right and do my narrations and everything. They take time to do them, you know. They take a good week and a half to put together when I do a legends video. So I don't do as many of them as I'd like because they're very time consuming for me to do. And
God.
Obviously,
you've got the voice to do that. If I tried to do something like that, I'd sink my seat. I'd sink. Because my voice is horrible.
Well, it's really funny because everybody laughs when I do my narrations because it's like the way with my Lancashire accent, the way I talk now is just like the way I talk every day. But if I spoke like I'm talking to you now in front of my mum, she'd backhand me. you know, because like we're not allowed to cut our words, we're not allowed to abbreviate. Then we must use proper grammar, you know. And it's like, so she'd swing for me if she heard me talking like this. But I'm from Lancashire. This is how I talk. So
there's lovely dialects and the colloquialism. That's wrong.
Yeah, well, I'm not allowed to use them. So when
we got our own peculiarities up here in Warwickshire.
Yeah, but when I do me like legends videos and that, I use the voice that I speak to my mother with. So, so I sound a bit different, you know, because I'll be like doing. It was a cold summer day. The day she went to, you know, and this is how I talk. I talk with proper grammar, proper inflection, and I finish every word.
Speak proper English, the Queen's English.
I speak the Queen's English when I do my narrations. Yes.
You're lucky.
Carl.
At least you can do that. I can't speak the Queen's English. I speak Common's book all the time, no matter what I try to do to make myself sound better.
No, you sound great. Look, keep
Rose, when you get beat enough, when you cut a word and you get a beat enough for cutting a word in front of your mother, you soon learn how to talk how she wants you to talk.
my mum's like, what was that? What? Because my accent's weird now. I've got a bit of Middlesbrough in me. I've got a bit of Stoke in me. I sound a little bit of Liverpudlian, so I'm sort of like a great big.
Sound a bit Scouserish.
Yeah, well, I've got everything in me.
Rose, you've been around the block. You've been in quite a few places then to pick these up. Obviously.
Well, it's what's it? Because I'm originally from Middlesbrough,
yeah.
But when you're living in Stoke, you've got a mixture of everything down here.
You know, Stoke sounds like Liverpudlian in a way. You heard Stoke, sort of like Luke, sort of word, Stoke. It sounds kind of like this. The way they speak, it sounds like kind of a light kind of version of a Liverpool accent, almost.
There's like Stoke. So yeah, Stoke. Yeah, I sound really weird.
Derbyshire and Yorkshire sound very similar, but there probably are differences, aren't there?
Yeah, but I do. I've got a mix, and like I said, my mum sort of looks at me a bit strangely when I'm talking to her, like so. But after I've been home a few days, I sound more like back to how I was before, sort of thing. So it's just weird, literally weird, because that's when I start swearing, I sound like a right Middlesbrough girl.
I sound Irish when I swear.
Way to go, yours. Way to go. That's the way we like, yes.
I've got to stop flinging the slipper at Kevin. No, oh my God.
Effing swear. I can't. I got effing this. I can't. Unbelievable.
I've got to stop. I've literally got to stop.
No.
Put Southern TWAT. Claire put in chat. We don't say Southern TWAT. We say Southern Softies.
We're in between. We're Midlands. But Southerners call us Northerners, and Northerners call us Southerners. We're Midlanders. We're in betweenies.
Yeah, that's what we actually that's what we call it. Midlands, don't they?
Yeah. I don't sound like Birmingham, anyway.
That's it. Southern Softies. If you're down past fucking Birmingham, you're a Southern Softie.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go, guys, because I'm falling asleep here.
Okay, Whispers.
All right, Portia, darling. I'll speak to you soon.
Portia from Whispers from Heaven, thank you for coming on tonight. You really contributed well there. Thank you again.
Thanks, sweetie.
I'll take it.
Thanks, darling.
I'll check it out. Thank you again.
Sorry I made you choke, Mark.
I know. I'll never eat and laugh at the same time again when he tells me the story.
Love and sparkle.
Breathe there for a minute. I thought I was going to choke. My windpipe just constricted. I couldn't breathe. I was gasping for breath. I really was for that.
Bye.
Take care. Bye, sweetie.
Take care. Oh, shame. I was enjoying that. Never mind.
Yeah, she's lovely. Yeah, I think
we love Portia on again from Whispers. Whispers Paranormal.
She's a sweetie.
Whispers in Heaven. Again, was it Whispers in Heaven? Sorry.
Yeah,
Whispers
she's lovely.
Yeah, she's a sweetie.
She is. I totally agree.
Yeah, I'm the gobby one. Rose can be quite gobby too, can't you, love? You know, I think it's our personalities. We don't suffer fools gladly. Let's put it like that.
I've got a big mouth. I'll put my hand on that one.
Yeah, I just don't suffer fools gladly. That's it. You know, it's easier, isn't it? You know. You get
Better
to an
be
age,
yourself.
you
No,
know.
me and Kira are just ourselves. There's no airs and graces or BS. That's the way we are. You know, we like a laugh and we treat everybody with
No.
respect. Kindness. We have a joke and banter as well as you know, with a mixture of serious about the paranormal. Not take ourselves too serious and have a bit of banter as well concerning the paranormal as well. You know.
Yeah, you got it's a good way to be.
And go off piece completely, not talk about the paranormal. So just have a good laugh in general.
Well, you've got to. The thing is, right, the way I look at it is when we're alive, people have different personalities, but we all tend to have some kind of sense of humour along the way. You know, if you can't have a laugh and a joke when you're in the paranormal, you really are in the wrong business. It's not only just a depressing subject, but you have to understand these people are alive. They had a life. They had humour in their life. They had trials and in their life. So you have to cover every aspect of their life.
Totally
It's
great.
that simple. They were people. They lived. They loved. They had a laugh. They had humour. You know, they liked music. They liked dancing. Whatever. You have to try cover all these things when you're talking to them. You know.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
I agree.
Human beings who had living bodies, and now they're entities around in a different world, but they were living human beings one time. That's right. That energy's got to go somewhere. Those personalities are still there. They're just not.
They are. That's yourself. That's your id. That's you. That's who you are. You know, I like doing my science, so I'm into quantum, physics and things like that. And I don't show it often because I'm not like, that's not the side of my channel that I wanted to put forward. Glenn and Zara do the teaching. I do and that's their niche. So when I started my channel, even though I'm great friends with Glenn and Zara, that was their niche. So I didn't want to get into that side of the paranormal. So to me, I stick to my channel and I do what I do. I do my legends videos, I do my spirit box. But like I said, when I do my lives, it's like, get your lasso out, boys. We're going. You know what I mean? It's like, ride on cowboy, here we go. I like to have a laugh and a joke because that is my personality. So the spirit box goes off, hair comes down, and we have a laugh. You know?
No wrong with that saying Yorkshire. No wrong with that. I know you're not from Yorkshire, but I'd say it's up north. Exactly. Because we're electrical impulses and energy at source, so that's when we die, that's gonna go somewhere, isn't it? It's not.
Well, we are energy. Energy
doesn't. It's not the end. Is it when we die? The physical body dies, but it's not the end to us. It's not the end.
Energy doesn't dissipate, and I've actually had this conversation before about energy because, like I said, I like my quantum physics. So to me, energy doesn't dissipate. So if energy doesn't dissipate, does it gather in one force? So you've got like a collective of energy when people die, and So is it like an amalgamation of energy up there, and it's one big consciousness? That's one thought of it. And if it is, this was like something that I've been thinking about. When you have past life, people say I haven't had one, but they have past life regression, and people say they've had a past life experience and things like this. Could that be somebody else's life? Could that be somebody else's energy? That that you've been reborn with? I always say, I know it sounds horrible because I'm a big believer in energy. I say recycled, and I know it offends some people, but like I don't use reincarnated. I kind of say recycled because I'm an energy freak.
Similar thing. You're recycled, not reborn again. You're recycled.
Yeah, I say recycled because I'm big on my energy. Do you know what I mean? And I know it can sound a bit disrespectful, but
I say recycled the reincarnation.
But that energy, could it be, when you have a past life regression, if it's a big consciousness up there, is it from somebody else's life that's left their energy in that consciousness? Do you know what I mean? Could your past life regression not really be your past life, but somebody else's life that's in this consciousness, and the energy has been, reborn, recycled, however you wish to put it? And that's really fascinating for me. And not only that, what about the whole universe? If energy, I don't believe aliens have visited Earth. I'm not an alien freak or anything like that. I don't. But I do believe there is life on other planets. So again, if there's life on other planets and their energy is tucked into this, this vast, expanse of consciousness, are we having experiences from their life when people say they've had, alien abductions or alien? Is it just a thought that they're having from a past life, which was actually an alien life? Do you know what I mean?
Right, yeah, there's got to be life out there. There's billions of stars and galaxies and solar systems out there. There's got to be kind of nice.
Yeah, definitely. I don't believe they've come to Earth. I think it'd be too much of a hoo-ha.
We're not. Yeah, but there's any little speck in the cosmos. We are.
Exactly.
Just, not even that.
Exactly. But I do believe there is life forms out there. I do.
Yeah. It's fascinating because also the panel doesn't just cover just ghosts. It covers UFOs and it covers things like Bigfoot, and that's all the umbrella than paranormal as well. Of course, it's more than just ghosts or spirits or things like that or whatever, poltergeist or whatever genre. It covers UFOs and extraterrestrials, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, cryptozoology, that's a whole other ball game, isn't it? With Bigfoot and chupacabra and things like that.
That's under the paranormal umbrella as well, I think.
Yeah. I mean, very interesting.
Yeah.
But what? Oh gosh, hang on. It's a long while ago, so let me just try to pull it up in my head.
I'll tell you a story.
I'll tell you. I read something about a chupacabra, about it being like a mix of two other animals, and I can't remember what the animals were now.
Yeah.
But it was like a mongrel, an interbreeding of two other species that are known.
Yeah.
But it's a very rare occurrence because obviously it's two interspecies breeding, and the chupacabra was like the result. Whether that's true, whether it's not, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of interesting when you get into the cryptozoology. It's a really strange subject, interesting but strange.
They've discovered some strange beasts from the depths and creatures on land, dead carcasses, and they're unexplained. They can't put them in any category whatsoever, can they? Yeah. And I saw this footage on whether it's genuine or not. These folks from a riverbank, they're on the side of the riverbank, and they supposedly filmed with their iPhones this figure, believed to be Bigfoot, just crouched at the lake drinking, and they spot him. He stands up, sort of. Whoa. I don't know whether it could be. I don't know if it's genuine. It could be a man in the street for all I freaking know. On the other side of the brown. It's in colour, but it's not blurred. It's quite a distance away. It's brown, goldy brown kind of figure stands up and sees them. He sort of observes them for a bit and buggers off. It's not the 1967 one that was caught on the old kind of film, wasn't it? The old real film, wasn't it? The old cine cameras of that time.
Yeah,
67. Yeah. You know what I mean? That one that could be a man in the
I know which one you mean. Yeah.
They said the way it turned is more ape-like than the human would because the body structure.
Yeah.
It's kind of big question mark with this genuine art. It's hard to say. When it's sort of long, their bodies log, aren't they? And you see this figure emerge, black, like a gorilla type figure, don't you?
Do you know what? I've watched probably what most people have and read a lot about it and things like this. The only thing that kind of makes me wary of cryptozoology for me to delve any deeper into it is the fact that there are cameras absolutely everywhere now. Yeah. People who go hiking, people who go out into the wilderness, they all have cameras. Why haven't the sightings increased over the last 20 years when everybody has a camera on the phone now? Everybody has a camera with them. Technology is so prevalent. When the chupacabra is supposed to be coming into towns surely they have some kind of CCTV on some shops. And do you understand what I mean? Why?
Yeah, exactly. There's such a vast wilderness out there, and you can hear these eerie cries. It could be, I don't know, unearthly cries. And surely they can't be that elusive, these creatures. We see more of them. We don't hardly see them at all. I know they're shy humans and all that. They're very right to be. Can't be. There should be seen more of them than, like you say, than that's we've seen. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. The technology that we have now, opposed to 20 years ago, is staggering.
Why is it when you see Bigfoot, he always goes in the blurry mode? They got the mode, they got a switch, don't they? Quick, humans, blurry mode. But so they can't make out the features. It's all blurry mode, isn't it?
Yeah, but they also say though, don't they, that like people like the Bigfoot and that, they reckon that they come from outer space and that's why we don't see them.
I've heard that theory as well. Yeah,
they come visiting. So
I thought maybe they were kind of shared a common ape ancestor like man. A different group that went off somewhere and unknown species of ape-like creature. Probably all apes and men are descended from. Probably, I'm not saying that's factual, but we didn't know about.
I'm not big on the UFO. I'm not big on the aliens coming to Earth. I'm not. I don't believe it's happened. Yeah. I believe there's alien. I believe there's other life forms out there. But I tell you, God, we're at the 50s. What a couple was driving home, and they seen the light, and they got out of the car, and apparently they were both abducted. And till the dying day, they swore that they was abducted and investigated out. And I don't know whether it was the 50s or not.
A lot of the 50s is abductions, isn't there? Because you had Roswell as well, didn't you?
Yeah, but it was like it was like really famous, and I can't remember the names. God, I can't remember the bleeding names. It's a while ago since I read about it. But yeah, that was quite a good like story, and that was quite. I think they was probably honest, and they believed that this had happened to them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Whatever they'd been through, whatever experience they were happening, had happened to them, whatever it was. I do believe they really thought that this had happened. Because you read a lot of stories and you're like, yeah, all right, pull the other one, it's got bells on, but there is a few out there that you think, wow, they think this happened to them.
Yeah.
And that's one of them.
That reminds me of Roswell, because that where the aliens supposed to crash. Is it Roswell? Somewhere in Texas, and they were taken. The bodies were taken away for experimentation. All this, and it's supposedly filmed or something like that. I don't know, that nonsense. Some of that was a film.
Seen that, yeah.
Supposedly filmed at the time. They reckon it was fake of doing experiments with aliens that crashed. Is it Roswell? Somewhere in Texas, somewhere, some of the 50s.
Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about.
It was Roswell.
Yeah, but wasn't there something? The very first abductees was in America a long time ago, where they actually abducted the whole family, and they actually let them take pictures when they were in the spaceship, but on the moon before anybody actually went on the moon. And then every year he would get everybody in to this big barn, and he would show the pictures, the film that he took all them years ago, before anybody actually been on the moon.
This isn't it? Yes, this is the late 50s, early 60s. You're about,
I think it was before then, but I know that. He had all stuff before anybody went on the moon.
Yeah. It was all big UFO thing craze in the 50s, wasn't it? This about any life forces, and of course you had the fascination with space and the eventual kind of the space race, didn't you? The Russians and the Americans in the late 50s, early 60s. Well, went on to the late 60s, didn't it? Yeah.
Well, this was before all this. Before anybody had even got on, I'll have to try.
Was it the late 40s, late early 50s?
That though, Rose. He only said that the pictures were from before that. there was no proof that the pictures were from before that.
Oh, God.
What the bloody hell was that?
Oh, we've got music. Oh, I
What
thought
was
we were
that?
having a party.
For the
I don't know, we had a bit of music.
That sounded weird.
I was getting
No,
excited
sorry,
then.
sorry,
Yeah.
that was
That was my tummy rumbling. Honestly, honest.
Oh.
no,
Oh my God.
Kevin, did you just sit in your dog?
I thought we were having a party. I thought it was music.
Naughty boy. So I'll send you back on anyway. So what do you think about Karen? What do you think about aliens and this and that? Are they all part of the umbrella of the paranormal as well?
Clay doesn't like adhere to them, I don't think. Clay's scared of her own shadow when it comes to paranormal. She loves the paranormal, but she gets a bit scared of her own shadow with it.
I love getting scared. It's a big thrill.
It might have something to do. It could have something to do with me telling her to watch her in the shower all the time, but you know. But you know, I won't swear to it.
No, I was listening to all that. Went over my head some things because like some things I didn't know, but I was still learning.
No, because we all learn off each other, Kieran. There's no better than
you never
else.
stop learning, Kieran. Kieran,
No.
everybody
Don't think it'll be superior now because you know things I don't know, and we will come together, we pull together ideas, and we learn off each other. I'm never condescending to anybody or this and look down.
Nobody stops. And you should never stop learning. You should never stop learning, ever.
Yeah, that's right. I treat everyone the same. There's no respect. Because I never underestimate anybody. Treat everyone with respect and the same. Yeah.
That's it. It's respect, and you know.
There's no condescending on here at all. Because I'm learning from you. I've learned from Kieran. I learned from all you things. There's things you know I don't know. I may have contributed to that. I don't know what I've said, but exactly.
I'm a bit of a nerd at choir, but don't tell anybody.
Everybody pulls in their ideas and we learn from each other. Then you see, it's right.
You should.
That's how it should be. Sorry, I didn't have to.
Bang on, mate. You bang on.
It's true. It's true. That's the problem with the paranormal at the moment. Everybody seems to want to be destroying each other. There's that much drama, and if we learn together and we work together, we would learn off each other and that much stuff about each other and how we do things and share that we get down to the bottom of the nitty-gritty of the paranormal. But instead, people just think it's great to just discredit each other and say you're fake and you're this and you're that and then we're missing the point. We're all trying to be paranormal.
Bang on, Rose. I see it online. I see Paranormal X Steve. I see Mark Smith and this bloke slagging each other off. Oh my God!
I don't adhere to any of that crap. I don't watch it. I don't go near it.
No, I've had enough of it. I'm sick of it because I subscribe to everybody. I even subscribe to the bloody.
When he's online, Mark, just ignore your tracks. Just concentrate the paranormal. When he's online, he's on cue. He's brilliant. Just don't bite. Just ignore.
I just don't watch. I don't because there's too much drama. I stay away.
He's responding to him. He's sending live streams back, and they're cross to and fro. There's a big feud between, and it marks me Paranormal X and that old fella. You tell him about it. But Kieran knows more about that. Excuse me.
I just I don't bother. I used to do videos myself to get to say stuff, and then as soon as I started ignoring them, then it stopped. But I mean, I get these trolls. I get called a fake, and I'm like, well, just because I've stopped people coming into Hell House doesn't mean that I'm trying to hide stuff. It's because I'm trying to keep people safe.
Yeah.
It's not because I'm trying to hide stuff. For God's sake, I mean, the other night, if you knew when no one saw it, but it was on the live stream, and it was that bad, and we couldn't get it on film. Kevin was screaming like a banshee, ran over me and bloody left me. Because I'm being serious. He screamed like.
Come on, I heard that.
Yeah, he screamed like a girl. But I was screaming. I nearly dropped the goddamn laptop, and he jumped over my foot.
I So I missed the fun now. I'm actually went to the loo there. What was that? Sorry, Rose. Beg your pardon.
Yeah, it was. And I was just saying the other night when we were out, like, we came home early, we couldn't take it no more. And we were looking down the stairs, and one of my dolls was moving like it was mechanical, but it wasn't. And I'm trying to show it to everybody, but the only way that I could do it is if I was going to go down the stairs and switch the light on, and there was no way I was going to do that. We were watching this doll. I'm trying to show everybody on with a laptop, right? And couldn't see anything. And the next thing you know, all you hear is me and Kevin screaming in the hallway like banshees to get into the blinking bedroom. He falls over my foot while he's screaming. I'm screaming, and I nearly dropped the bloody laptop. And all you can hear me saying, "Open the window. Let's jump out the window. I'm not going downstairs." And then I realised, Kevin didn't have his keys, and I'm like, they're not going to believe this one. And then next thing you know, you see me flinging a doll the other end in the room, and then I'm running. Well, Kevin's running downstairs saying, "Don't look," and I've got a pillow over my face, and then I'm telling him to side the doll.
Like a bloody comedy sketch, Rose.
It was awful though. I'm saying to him, kick the doll, kick the doll.
Kick the doll.
Yeah, honestly. And he was like, I said, kick the doll. So he's trying to kick the doll. Next thing you know, he's screaming, and me, idiot, runs back up the stairs with the pillars and everything. And I'm like, don't leave me. And he's screaming in the kitchen. Then he had to run back up the stairs and grab me. And then we ran out of the bloody house, closed the door, we slept in the car.
Oh, Jesus.
It was mad.
My house is active most days, but I have nothing negative ever. I don't have negative things in my house. I'm sat here. I mean, I've had shit flying off the side and crap like that. I've seen that many apparitions, you know. I get like they're having a party in the next room, all that shit, right? But I was sat here the other night, and it was the first to me, and Glenn was coming on my live stream, and I was inboxing him to ask him if he was ready, and I'm sat here, and I just said the thing, "Are you sorted?" And my tea plate was on the side, or if you're posh, my dinner plate was on the side, and the knife just started. You know when you hear that, like, you know when you put your knife and fork down on a plate, and there's no mistaking that pottery and metal sound, right? I sat here, and I have a side table next to my bed, and I put my plate on that, and I just heard this, and then this, like, you know, like it was moving, and you can't mistake that sound of pottery and steel on the thing. And I turned my head round, and the knife was just moving slowly around the plate. I was like,
I wish I could have your house. I think I'd rather have a place like yours where everything's so positive, because you can live there. I can't live in that house, so you're lucky that you've got good spirits. Man, are assholes. Every single one of them.
They get clever every now and again. They think they're funny, right? I mean, and I have told this story before. At one point, I lost my keys, and it had my car keys, front door keys, patio door keys, back door keys. It had all my keys on it. I had my brother's key on there, my mum's key on there, and it had all my keys on it, and my keys disappeared. And then I was like frantic, and I couldn't find them. And so after a few days, I ended up having to get all the keys replaced. It cost me a fortune because my car was a remote central locking key, so that was cost me a fortune to get replaced, and all the other keys to get done. And then it must have been a week and a half later, I opened the fridge, and the keys were sat there right in the fridge. The fridge. After I'd replaced every frigging key I had on my key ring, my keys were sat there in the fridge. I just turned around, looked up, and went, "You're taking the piss, and you're not funny."
I'm telling you, so if only you realise how lucky you actually are, honestly. I would rather have good spirits like that than what I've got in mine. I actually in one of the live streams I did, I actually looked at the end of it after smacking Kevin over the head a few times with the slipper. I actually looked demonic. My face was all blue. My teeth looked weird. My face looked weird. And it was like I was looking at myself, and my eyes looked like I'd been punched in my eyes. They were black. And Kevin was like, "Oh," and plus I had finger marks on me, like up my arms where it had grabbed me, but I didn't know it grabbed me, so I was bruised. And it didn't look like me. I looked like I was sort of having been semi-possessed, and that was what life out of me.
Because the only time they've ever laid hands on me, twice they've only ever laid hands on me. And that was once I was I was in the bathroom, and because I've got like a townhouse, I've got like what they would call a water closet. So it's just on the ground floor, it's just a toilet and a hand basin. And then on the first floor, there's a bathroom with a bath and sink and toilet in it. And then on the top floor, which is my bathroom, it's a shower cubicle and toilet and a sink. And and it's only small, the one upstairs. It's like an ensuite kind of thing. So I was in the bathroom and I was brushing my teeth. Wasn't even thinking about anything. I was, you know how you are when you're brushing your teeth, you just go off into your own world, don't you? And I got the hardest slap on my arse, and they proper slapped my arse, right? And I was like, what the bloody hell? Right, now this was before I was into the paranormal, bear in mind. I live with ghosts, I knew this. I live with spirits, I knew that. But it was like a good slap on my arse. And there was no way anybody could have come up behind me because I had a mirror in front of me. I'd have seen him. Mm-hmm. So, but because it freaked me out, I run into the bedroom, asked my other half, like, did you just slap me on my arse? He's like in bed. He went, why the fuck would I have done that? I went downstairs because my kids' bedrooms were on the floor below us. And I'm like, I walked the kids up, did you just go up and slap me on my arse? And it was like, no, Mum, no. So I come upstairs, I was like, oh my God. And like that night, they were up and down the stairs, and I told them to piss off and stop, right? And I went, you're not funny for slapping me on my arse. And they just laughed and went down the stairs. But then, oh God, it must have been 4 years ago. My mum had a bad fall, and she had to be took to hospital. And my son was like in a panic because he was with her when it happened. And my stepdad had took my mum to the hospital. And my son had come round to tell me what had happened. And he was in a bit of a blind panic. Do you know what I mean? But I was having a nap. Well, and do you know when you're in that, like, just dozing kind of thing? You're not asleep, but you're not, you're not totally awake, but you're not asleep. Mm-hmm. And I got 3 hard raps on my back that pushed me forward in the bed. And I sat up and I was like, what the fuck? Sorry for swearing. I don't know whether I've been trained not to swear, but I was like, what the fuck? Sat up. At the same time I sat up, my son, he was in his mid-20s at the time, come running up the stairs in total bits because my mum had a serious fall. And it was like the spirits were just waking me up to say, you need to get your shit sorted because, things are happening here. And like, I woke up and he's like in bits, Mum, Nana's had a bad fall, And I was like, what? Like, but it was like the spirits were making sure I was awake to deal with what was going on because they nearly knocked me halfway across the bed. But it wasn't a negative feel. It was like, you need to be awake because you need to deal with this kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And that's what it were. And that's the only 2 times they've ever really put their hands on me. Wow. And it was once because they were taking the piss and slapped me on the arse, and once when my mum had a bad fall and they needed me alert.
So,
well, that's it.
Don't you find it horrible when they put their hands on you? It's not cool.
It's not cool. It's not. But like I said, it's not negative for me. So
I said you're blunking lucky. You're very, very lucky. Yeah. I'd wished I could find somewhere like that where I wish ours wasn't like as it is. But I've lived with them on and off since I was 7, and I'm 56 now. So, and it's not getting any better. In fact, to be honest with you, it's getting worse. So
there's a spirit in our house who's I've never seen her, felt but never seen, Now my daughter sees her a lot, and she's in a wedding dress. And like I said, my house is built on where there was a church and a churchyard, with burials. And I'm wondering if somebody's died not long after the wedding or something and was buried in the wedding dress or something. Do you know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah.
Because she's in a wedding dress. And Chloe says it freaks her out every time she sees it. Do you know what I mean? So there's a guy who has a hat. It's not like a top hat, it's more of a bowler hat. I've seen him. I've seen shadow people. And I had the weirdest experience of an apparition I've ever had about 2 months ago. I was talking to Glenn. I was literally talking to Glenn, and I went, hold on a second, and I started taking photos, but absolutely nothing turned up on my bloody phone on the photos. It was like the anti-shadow person. It was. Do you know when you see a heat haze, and you see that disturbed thing with light, and it's a heat. You know what a heat haze is. You see it when it's hot and it's rising up. This apparition was like a heat haze with a glow. I could see through it, but I could also see the roundness of the arms. I could see the legs. I could see the head. I could see the full body, but I could also see through it. And it was like that heat haze, shimmery kind of thing, but it was like glowing. And I have never seen that in my house before. And that only happened 2 months ago. And that freaked me out a bit because it was something new. Because I'm used to the spirits here and who's here and that, But
Yeah,
that was
it's,
new.
That reminds me.
Thinking,
I had an experience. Last year I had this blue kind of hazy, wispy kind of mist pass through the wall, the base of my bed, like kind of light blue, kind of shapeless, wispy kind of. It's not that. It's thick of the eyes. I've had orbs. There's kind of lights coming in as well. Orbs like flying across the room as well one time. So, this has only happened twice. So, this is the past between 2 and 3 years ago. This was about a year and a half ago. This was
wow.
It's creepy. That was.
It is.
Mist like that. I never sit at the foot of my bed, go pass through to the next door. Through. I haven't been drinking either. What the fuck's that? Go back to the door with the most haunted room, stay there.
Was it with your own eyes? Did you see it with your own eyes?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Was it dark or was it light or semi-light?
The light was on. This is about 10, 11, between 10 and midnight.
Right.
Light blue, kind of lovely, beautiful, kind of wispy mist passed through the walls. Just come out of nowhere. So it passed through the wall. That's truthful. I'm so hearing that.
I see them occasionally at Hell's House. The wispy.
It's a light blue mist, a light sky blue.
Yeah, we see them in the red ones as well, like red mists.
I've seen an orb as well, an orb in the room. I've seen kind of a glimpse of, I thought it was my eyes playing up, a little glimpse of things in the corner of my eye, but the front of my eye, like little things, I don't know, it's kind of little, just kind of, you think it's not just my peripheral, it's my front vision as well. I thought it was my eyes playing up, because I went to get my eyes tested, because your eyes are fine. So what am I seeing at night, these things as well? No, I try and look for different avenues to explain it.
Well, that's the thing is, I've never seen an orb. I'm very skeptical of orbs. Don't get me wrong. And when I see photographs of orbs, I'm very skeptical of them in video.
Balls of energy.
I find people saying they've seen them with their own eyes. That's why I asked. And like, I kind of do my own research on this. Like, I'm not going to drill you now, but I might at some time in the future ask for conditions of what was around at the time and things like that. But yeah, I find it very interesting when people see them with their own eyes.
I've seen them. I've seen orbs in mine.
I don't say it's paranormal. I look for to explore different avenues to try and explain a rational explanation for it. You know what I'm saying?
What's it though with the orb situation, and I see a lot of it at Hell's House when I'm sat in certain rooms and I'm asking questions.
Yeah.
And usually when I get to see the orbs, I usually ask them to go use the K2 meters or switch the lights off, and they actually do them.
Yeah, this was like. I mean, I thought it was the car had.
Sorry, dropped my mic on the floor.
So with the orb I saw, I looked at the curtains, the car headlights, but the curtains was wrong. Where's this fucking thing come? And I thought, that's the two things I see in this room. Hang on. There's the wispy blue, sky blue mist that passed through the foot of my bed. I've seen an orb, and I've seen kind of these about 3 or 4 times. These kind of, like I said, that kind of glitches of some kind. I thought, was it my eyes playing? So I don't say straight away it's paranormal. I try to look for explanation, check different avenues. Like I said, that's why.
Right, I need to loo. I'm just going to mute my mic.
Yeah, sorry.
I've told you about that, Kieran, haven't I?
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
that's true. I wouldn't know bull there. I wouldn't know true. That's what I'm just saying. What I saw, whatever it was, I don't know if it's of paranormal nature or not. I don't know, mate.
I ain't seen nothing like myself, but I've seen some videos on that.
Weird thing was, I wasn't frightened. I was more curious than frightened. That's weird. I was calm and relaxed. What the sky blue mist? I'm not joking. I wasn't drinking nothing.
No, that was in your bedroom, wasn't it?
Box there. You're in the show. It was a lighter blue than that. A light blue wispy mist.
Mm-hmm.
It's just seconds. Half. It was not even half. Not even a second. A nanosecond. That's how less than that than a second. I don't know. Yeah, just probably half a second. Probably quicker than half a second. Straight to the wall. A second or half a second.
Yeah.
Nanosecond or a second or a nanosecond. Put me bed passed through next door's wall. Yeah, that's a fact. I'm not noble there. I'm just saying what I saw.
Yeah.
That's either my eyes are playing tricks to me. I don't know.
But I ain't seen them personally, except for what I've seen on videos. But yeah.
Have you had experiences with the coin flow? You have things moving. You sense things with the ovulus. Not the is the ovulus thing? Oh God, names have gone now. It's the ovulus meter. The what's the meter? You got the meter, the ovulus thing with the
K2 meter. No,
there's a K2 meter and the ovulus thing, and similar things on. Shine up, don't they? They sense some kind of electrical activity. Because the obvious meter, don't you? That's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Got the obvious meter and you got the K2 meter. The K2 meter you used to use for checking electrical cables in walls, didn't they? And like, yeah. But they also because things of a paranormal nature, they're of electrical charge, a similar component, so it's going to detect that. Yeah. Because water and electricity, what generates electricity? Water. That's right. Water is a conductor of electricity. Hello, Mags.
Yeah, I think Rose.
Isn't it? And they're all the elements. What are the 4? Is it 4 elements? I forget now. My mind's gone. Hello, Mags. How are you?
Hello. I'll do my posh voice. Hello.
I'll do my Coventry voice. But the Jim Davison thinks we all sound like Brummies. We don't. We don't sound like Brummies. I'm Warwickshire.
Hello.
Do I sound like a Brummie? Do I sound like a Brummie to you?
you have a twang, but you don't sound like a Brummie. But you have a mid twang,
The Midland accent. It's like old Coventryans. You hear an old Coventry, you'll know. Go generations back, you'll hear an old Coventry accent, like kind of like this. People think they can't pinpoint it. They know it's the Midlands, but it's not quite Birmingham. But it's Coventry, but it's got their own kind of. I don't know. Oh shit, it's gone now. But it's kind of there. It's the Midlands accent, like
Because my mum's Irish, I find myself. I swear, like I'm Irish sometimes, and it's like. I do the phrases like Jesus, It's like Jesus wept and Mary cried,
Lauren, God, yeah. Jesus, Lauren, Mary. Jesus, something of Mary, isn't it? Yeah.
My mum goes, Jesus wept and Mary cried, and she does that because she's called Mary. Because then she tags on the horse. Then she tags on the arse end of it, and I'm going to any minute. So she'll go, Jesus wept and Mary cried, and I'm going to any minute.
Hail Mary. There's something, hail something, of the love of something Mary. I should know all these things now, because Mum's Irish.
And our other one is, for the love of St. Patrick. That's what we say, for the love of St. Patrick.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny because, like, my kids, I'm half Irish. My mum's Irish, so I'm half Irish. But it's like my kids do things that I do, so I hear them saying, "For the love of St. Patrick," I mean, they're like all grown down. My kids, my daughter still lives with me with her daughter, but I hear them saying the same thing, "For the love of St. Patrick," or "Jesus wept,"
Yeah.
My kids are freaking nutters. Job lot of them, they're all nutters, and I kind of think to myself, did I do something wrong or did I do something right? I'm never sure whether I did something right or something wrong, whether I made them strong or whether I made them nut jobs. I'm still on fence on that one.
Yes, Catholics and Irish know how to swear. Certainly do.
My kids knew. They knew. The fact was they didn't swear. They knew they were in trouble if they swore in front of me before they were 16. They were up shit's creek without a paddle. No. Once they hit 16 and left school, they were allowed to swear.
Well, my mate was so holier than thou. He every time one swear word, I see him say "bum," he'd have a go at me. Bum, for God's sake! I said "bum," for God's sake.
Oh, Jesus!
I didn't say that because the more he tried to say "stop swearing," the more I swore.
You can't help yourself.
Right.
It is kind of that. It's like I'm terrible. I've got really bad compulsion disorders, and like when you see that wet paint sign, I have to fucking touch it. I have to touch.
Do not touch. Of a paranormal nature, that doll is cursed. Do not touch. You'll get possessed. You'd touch it, wouldn't you?
I would be the worst prime minister with a red button stuck in front of me. Let's put it like that, because I'd have to try it.
I've got to press that big red button, okay, but what will happen? I wonder. Oh.
I would be pushing that button. There is no two ways about it. I'd have to.
Donald Trump with it, that Aegis, yeah.
Do you know, I can't help myself. I kind of love Donald Trump. I'm not even American, but he's the best troll on Twitter ever.
That's all he's good for, isn't it? That's all he's got. That's all he's got.
Bloody hilarious.
He's funny, but he's dangerous as well with it. He's dangerously funny.
I don't know. The way I look at it, by the end of his presidency, he's either going to be the worst person or the best person. I don't think there's going to be any in between.
He's terrible. He's an awful person. He's a horrible, horrible, nasty piece of work. Full stop. He's just.
I'm not sure, but at the end of the day,
there's evidence to prove it. He's just.
Time will tell, won't it? That's the thing. He's still.
It's substantial evidence there. It's the proof of it.
I can't help but laugh. I can't. I cannot help but laugh. I mean, maybe that's not the thing you want in the world, the free world. But I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh.
He's a misogynistic, devious. He's a pig.
Right, but the thing is, right? You're a bloke, right? You and Kieran are blokes, yeah. How many times have you been in male company and said, "Jesus Christ, have you seen the arse on her?" Right now, don't get me wrong.
He's gone past that. He's more than that with him. Sorry.
No. But yeah, and a lot of men talk a lot worse in locker room talk, shall we say?
She's got a very nice figure. I myself, being
a woman, have done worse than that in my female company. Right,
and I've slapped my women as well. I've had that can be just as bad. I've had my backside slapped and groped as well.
I myself have used my measuring increments on my finger to have a guess at sizes. Let's say that, right? So it depends on where you're coming from. Women in that situation can be totally as bad as what
men are worse.
The men can be. No. Women are worse. They just don't own up to it. I'm a woman, and I'm telling you straight now. I've had conversations. If you didn't have curly hair now, the conversations I'd had with my girlfriends over the years would make your hair curl. So it's all right.
Trump.
Yeah, but it is true, and it is both sides. And the thing is, women just don't like to admit it as
I
much
think
as
about that
men.
experience. You make a good point. I'm just going about our experience anyway, but I've heard more of men's terrible bands than women's. I'm only going more of experience there, of course.
It's because people like to bash on men. That's why. That it is totally why now in this day and age, women like to bash on men.
I'm not holier than that. Never admitted to be either. You know,
Right, so
hey?
you're a man. Be a man. Do you know what I mean? And it's like now men can't be men, and it pees me off. Be a bloody man.
All right.
Do you know what I mean?
Fat
I have no problem. I'm a, you know, I mean, I'm not a feminist per se, but I'm very strong in my mindset and in my will. And I've never ever been threatened by men in my life. So men should be men, women should be women. And
be stronger than men then. To be stronger as the men's world, you have to be trained to have more stronger. I don't know.
But okay. They can say it's a man's world, and it has been, but that doesn't mean it is.
Yeah, that's right. So supposing, that's supposing. That's not me saying. It's supposing man's quote like man's world.
Literally, women. We're expecting men to come down to a level. It's like with the new army regulations where they're lowering them for women, and I think that's wrong. I think that is totally wrong. If I was in the army and I needed saving, I wouldn't want a half-assed thing. Do you know what I mean? I kind of think we need to have the same. If you want to be in the army and on the front line, then women have to do exactly the same tests as men. They shouldn't have to lower them for it. Because if I was a bloke, I could solve it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Women are strong, but I don't know. Some very strong women, mentally and physically. So I know I'm not.
I want.
Should be the same for all. It should be
women
one
physically, mentally stronger.
One suit fits all is what you're saying, is it? Yeah.
But men are, for the most part, physically stronger than women. But women have other attributes that men don't have. And that's what makes us equal. That, to me, our opposites are what makes us equal and a complete and a whole. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Women have strengths that men don't have, and men have strengths that women don't have. Yeah. And that is why we are a whole as a gender throughout whatever kind of relationship you're in. That is kind of what makes us a whole in gender wise. We are a whole because we complement each other. Yeah. In men and women.
I try to respect people in general, regardless of the gender. You know, that's why I've been brought up. Try my best.
I think women are a lot stronger now than we've ever been. Yeah, and my mum didn't bring me up to believe I was inferior to anybody.
Yeah. I hate misogynist bastards. That's just me.
Not just men, but women as well. My mum didn't bring me up to be inferior to anybody at all. She said to us, be nice to people, and if they're not nice to you, sort that shit out, right? Yeah. She never brought us up to feel inferior to anybody, no. and I'm grateful of that because I never have. I'm grateful for the way I was brought up, and it wasn't a sexuality thing. My brother's gay, but he was brought up. And he believes the same as I do. We are not inferior. There is nobody better than us, and we are better than nobody. We believe people are equals, and that is how we were brought up. My daughter, my granddaughter is mixed race. We have absolutely no bounds in our family. We cover religions, we cover the colours. Do you know what I mean? We cover.
My second cousin,
we literally like we are literally a modern family. There is nothing that we don't have in our family, and we're all brought up the same to respect and to be strong, and that is how it should be. If you ask me,
yeah, it's best. I suppose you're more. I mean, my parents are mixed religion, Catholic, Protestant, so I'm gonna. Dad was an Orangeman, and Mum was a Catholic. I got a Catholic priest on my mum's side, an uncle. Very tolerant. Very
Claire's
tolerant.
comment there. My mum said a punch in the nose cures everything.
Sorry?
Claire's comment. My mum said a punch in the nose cures everything. But we weren't.
Made it straighten again.
I believe in equality. I just don't believe in the way that they're trying to achieve equality now. And that is the difference. I believe women should be stronger. And
Everybody should.
The way they think that we should. Yeah, but I mean, the third gen pop at the minute with the femmes is kind of like the demanding equality instead of earning equality. And I don't believe anything in life is worth anything unless you've worked and earned it, because then you respect it. Respect comes from having to struggle and having to learn and having to earn. That's where respect comes from.
They've struggled with suffragette and all that.
Could you imagine one of these new wave feminists chucking himself under a horse? Do you know what I mean?
Derby in 1911. I can't remember her name now. She died. Yeah, just for the cause. Suffragettes. Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, the suffragettes. Emily Pankhurst.
Davis.
Emily Pankhurst. That was the name.
Davis threw herself in the horse. The Epsom Derby or the Grand National, the Epsom Derby 1911. Something called Davis.
Yeah, it was at the Derby, I think. But you can see it happening now. They'd be out with a bloody placard demanding instead of earning. Those women were proper feminists and proper
the votes and all that, and the thing just went on from there. These are pioneers. That's great. They're wonderful people.
But the thing is now, feminists demand instead of earn. Those women earn their stripes by doing things like that. Now they demand it.
We where we are now. These are marvellous people. Pankhurst and that Davis, who could give her life for the cause. My God, that film is. Do you see that footage? Is terrible. She hits the horse. Over 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
The horse comes round the bend and bang. Jesus Christ! I have to leave the room. Looks away in horror. That's from 1911. 1911, Davis, and I can't remember her first. Was it Emily Davis? No,
it's Emily Pankhurst. That was her name.
Emily Pankhurst, but it was Davis. Her name was definitely Davis.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe I can't remember.
I feel a Google coming afterwards. Hang on, back in the moment.
I feel a Google coming. But yeah, I agree. But like I said, they earned their stripes. They earned it. Do you know what I mean? They earned the right to be called feminist.
They changed themselves lampposts and all this. It was symbolic of them being changed, not to be. It was symbolic. That was symbolic, not to say they wanted to be unchained. There's symbols of being manacled and sort of.
Yeah, the restricted movements, the restricted thoughts. It was symbolic of being restrained in life and not having the equality that they needed or wanted, or what should be. Do you know what I mean? It's what, do you know, we've totally changed this paranormal show, haven't we? No, now you see, I'm a strong woman and I just don't agree with feminism in its guise today. I believe men should be men and women should be women. And we should be equal because we complement each other, because that's how we were designed. And at the end of the day, if you're not prepared to put in like the elbow grease and fight for what you want, then it's not worth having, if you ask me. Yep. I fight for my.
People might say, aren't these people now carrying on the torch from their predecessors for more rights?
They're not, because now they're demanding. Now instead of.
Oh, I don't know.
I believe we have equality. We have rules and laws in place for equality. The feminists that are the third wave femmes that are going around now, they don't want equality. They want superiority. They're trying to belittle men.
That's silly, there, isn't it? That's going the other way. They're doing the same thing that men were supposed to be doing, being more superior over them.
But that's what they're trying to do. That's why men are trying to be made in, when you say misogynistic, it was a third gen person who came up with that word, It's like that's the thing. men should be allowed to be men, and women should be allowed to be women. But at the end of the day, if you don't deal with each other, if you don't deal with the situations in front of you and your life, then you're always going to be inferior. You must deal with the shit in front of you, and that's strong. That is what makes you strong. Dealing with the shit in front of you is what makes you strong.
You remember the Peterloo things, the 200th anniversary of that massacre there, and that was just for better quality, like not more rights. I think eventually led to the vote, didn't it? For working men, because before that, men couldn't. It was just the aristocracy that could vote, and that was it. We're stuck with them.
Could you imagine? Right, now, this is where you're going to look at it. Think right back to the beginning of time with Neanderthals and things like that. The women hunted with the men. The women worked with the men. The women did everything that the men did, right? And it was only when they got to like the 1800s, like early 1800s, that they tried to make women more inferior. Women were always strong before that.
That's right.
And if you look through history, women were always stood by the blow.
Equal status. That's right. And
yeah,
and rights and whatever, and what they say, what went on. That's right.
Yeah. It was like a gradual decline over time, what they did. And it was by the 1700s, early 1800s, women literally had less rights than they'd ever had before.
Oh, indeed. Yeah. A lot of the culture wasn't women were treated like just to bring up the mums, bring up the kids, and that was it, and shut up and get on with it. And the man was the bread holder. Yeah, he was the boss of the house.
Tyler off laughs at that. He always said to me, "Marilyn, you really wouldn't have survived in them days, would you?" And I was like, "No, I really wouldn't have survived in them days." Honestly, because
people like Queen Orsini, she was a tough lady.
But my personality is, if I think something, I kind of say it. I'm really bad with the filter thing. I literally have no filter. If anybody comes on my channel, they literally know what I'm thinking or what I'm feeling because I just say it. Because, I'm of an age now where I think I really don't give a shit. I don't give a flying fuck. Sorry, I keep swearing on your channel. I do apologise. You know.
Come on, low flying fuck in this can not high. We have standards. You've got to get an idea to it. High flying, low flying, but never say that. It's always flying.
I don't give any fucks. I've just got to the point where I just think, sod it. At the end of the day, what are you going to do?
One, I love English. Like the monkey. I don't give a flying. Is it a monkey's toss?
Yeah, I don't give a monkey's toss.
Is it a flying monkey's toss? Where can those range up?
And this is also the thing with the English language, isn't it? And our colloquialisms and the various things. We all have a variation of the same thing. I know it sounds really stupid, and it's like we were talking. When you were a kid, we all played this game, right? They don't do this now because they'd rather be sat inside with a bloody video game or on the phone or some shit. But when we were kids, we played Knock a Door Run, right? Which is where you go, literally what it says, knock on somebody's door, leg it. The amount of names that are known for that game.
Rat-a-tat Ginger, we used to call it.
What did you call it?
Rat-a-tat Ginger.
Rat-a-tat Ginger.
Ginger, yeah. Weird.
Claire called it.
You had to be a redhead. Go to qualify to knock on some door. You could have a redhead.
Right.
I don't know. It's just called Rat-a-tat Ginger. It's just rat-a-tat and you bugger off. But with the ginger bit, I don't know.
Me and Claire were talking about this the other day, and Claire called it something else. Claire, who's in chat, she called it something else.
The old scarf.
We just called it Knock a Door Run, which is kind of the basic thing.
Yours makes more sense than ours. Rat-a-tat Ginger. Really did it? Oh, it's unbelievable. We used to do it myself. Who the bloody hell's at the door? Run! You bloody hell, bug off.
You call it not being deleted. I'm not deleted. Oh, she called it knock down Ginger. She called it knock down Ginger.
See, ours is Rat-a-tat Ginger.
Yeah, I have noticed that.
You've heard that, Kieran. You've heard of Rat-a-tat Ginger.
Yeah, I heard that. But when
knocking on the door, Ginger bit, I don't know. It's got to be bread and we'll.
We were literally called it what it was, knock or run.
You're more honest and brutal than us, Ginger. Ginger, make it more romantic side, rather than romantic and more less. It's still terrifying.
See? Even as a kid, they knew gingers had no soul.
Gingers get a bad deal, don't they? Look at Elizabeth I. She was a ginger. Boudica was ginger.
Is that something to do?
Can I just say, I'm Irish. Do you know how many ginger people are in my family? I'm fucking Irish. Do you know the amount of gingers in my family?
But you're orange. You're freaking orange. You know, Auburn's a kind of darker, kind of gone off orange.
Oh, no. We have Duracell batteries in our family, right?
Copperhead.
It's that simple. We have Duracell batteries.
Copperhead. Redhead. Copperhead.
Have you seen that? She put each
you're orange. You're orange. You look like freaking Mark's brother Harper with bloody orange hair. Look at you.
Oh, we have them in our family. Like I said, I'm Irish. We have proper gingers in our family.
Especially faces.
Best laughing thought, my mum was blonde, right? And it's a really weird. My dad had black hair, and my mum was blonde.
Well, Celtic people, they always think they're orange or Auburn, but again, not
no, my mum was blonde, and like my mum traced her family heritage back in the same town as I, County Kildare in Ireland. That's where she was born and raised, in County Kildare in Ireland. She traced it back when she was at school as a school project. Now, there was no computers then, because we're talking, like 50s. So there was no computers then. She did it through church records. Oh, wow. She traced her family tree back to the 1300s in the same town in Ireland.
My goodness.
Yeah. Yeah. Traced it right back.
My mum's she's from Limerick, but her ancestors from England, Anglo-Normans.
Oh no, my mum traced the family right back to the 1300s. Yeah. But the name Cummins.
My mum's maiden name. Sorry, my mum's name. My mum's name was McNamara, but my dad's. But my granddad's name was Kemp. So it's a very English name. Yeah.
My mum's dad's name was Cummins. And they came through from France through Scotland to Ireland. That's through.
They have to take the long way round, don't they? Can't you just go straight over in England? I don't know. France.
That's actually where Cummins comes from. It was like the French Celts to Scotland to Ireland, and that's how it was traced.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Because a lot of those Celts were refugees from the Saxons come over to England. They come over from Cornwall. It's a Morcia, I can't pronounce it. A lot of them were Celtic refugees from Cornwall and Devon, and probably Dorset as well. Probably more. I don't know.
I'll tell you what makes me
Cornwall,
Devon,
sorry.
The Patriot Saint of England, St. George, wasn't English. He was Turkish, wasn't he? St. George.
Yeah, but it was St. Edward before that. The confessor, but Edward III thought, Edward he's passive, he's not warlike, he's boring as shit. Out of a more warlike sense. Well, that's St. George. He's got the Aurelian Peninsula, which is now Turkey somewhere, or whatever, can't pronounce it.
Turkey. I'm sure it was Turkey.
Turkish, yeah. It was Turkish. Whether they're slowly dragons, I don't know.
It's also like St. Patrick, State of Ireland, wasn't Irish.
Missionaries like Boniface coming around there. Boniface, I think, can't remember. Come here.
Boniface Charlie.
There's no Boniface, but it was actually converting the Germans in Germany.
Well, it was Boniface Charlie was Holland. No. That's where the Orangemen came from. That's kind of like the start of the Troubles with Northern.
Yeah. Because the Orange Order began in Scotland, not in Northern Ireland. People think it's the other way around.
That's kind of where it came through there.
But William of Orange, William Van Orange,
Do you know, honestly, right?
King Billy. That's right, King Billy. That's right. The
King Billy, yeah.
Third,
Being,
right.
being an Irish Catholic from somebody who's in Southern Ireland, believe you me, I know the history.
It's never straightforward because a lot of Protestant towns, rather Protestant enclaves, because it was a mixture, wasn't it? In Ireland.
Do you know what? Right, my mum would always say, "This is the God's honest truth." I think for a lot of people in Southern Ireland, it was like this. She didn't want anything to do with the Troubles. It was like, nope, leave it up there.
That's right.
And I think for most normal people, most normal Irish people in Southern Ireland, it was like they didn't want anything to do with the Troubles.
Yeah.
And that, they wanted to live their lives, and that was it. My mum came over to England when she was 14 on a fake birth certificate. That said, because at the time it was 15. You could, you was classed as an adult at the time at 15.
I was 16.
And, in the early 50s, like mid 50s. And she came over to England, and she'd got somebody in the town to fake a birth certificate to say she was 15, so she could travel over to England to work. And she worked in people's houses as like a cleaner or a maid or what have you.
Yeah.
And she first came to Southport, and she worked in Southport for a while, a few months. And then some of her family who she connected with, like cousins and second cousins and that, were in Manchester. So she went to Manchester for a bit.
All right, yeah.
And then she came to Preston because her auntie lived in Preston. So she came to Preston.
Yeah.
And when she was in Preston and she was living with her auntie in Preston, she was only like 17, 18 at the time.
Right.
And she'd walk down like the shops, and it literally say they had signs in the windows that would say no blacks,
no Irish,
no blacks, no Asians, no Irish.
That's right.
You can't imagine living like that, can you?
No.
I can't imagine living like that.
Were them? None of these signs say no blacks, Irish, or I think it's more.
Yeah.
Dogs, no blacks.
Yeah. No blacks, no Irish, no Asians, no dogs.
No Irish, no dogs. So
yeah.
So these people are on level with dogs. The meaning is like that. You think about it.
You can't imagine it, can you? You cannot imagine living that life now.
You're better than a dog. You're on par with dogs. So we say blacks, no Irish, no dogs. Isn't that awful? They put that at the end of it. I thought it's more. Some of them was just no blacks, no Irish, but blacks.
No, Asian.
We've
got a large like Indian, Asian, and black community in Preston, and so they literally put that on the.
Because when they say we're covering people Afro Caribbean and from Asia as well, and covering under the umbrella.
No, we've got a large community. We've got a large community of Polish, Eastern Europeans, and Romanians. But we've also got a large community of Chinese here because we're a university town, so we have a lot of like Chinese here as well, and we have Pakistanis, and we have a lot of Indians. So, we have Muslims, Hindus. The area I actually live in is something like 85% Muslim. All my neighbours are Muslim, and I literally don't have a problem. My neighbours next door but one are white, and it's like every week the police are at the house, knock down drunken arguments about drugs and everything else. The rest of me, like Muslim neighbours, I never hear anything from. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's quiet.
Don't judge anybody, Bob. Whatever they do, that's right. I just remember seeing that black and white film saying it said something like no blacks, no Irish, but there might be a variation. Like I said, no blacks, no Irish, no Asians as well, and no dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad, isn't it, when they had to go through that, and that's what my mum at the time. And she worked for richer or well-off white people when she came over from Ireland.
Yeah.
So you can imagine she was sent shopping for things and she wasn't allowed to go into the shops to get these things.
No.
Do you know what I mean? she was kind of like effective you will and effective you don't kind of situation because she was getting told off by her employees because she hadn't got what they'd said, but she couldn't get what they said for her to get because she wasn't allowed in the shops.
God.
Do you know what I mean?
Soon. Sorry, I've got to wrap this up soon because time's getting on a bit. I've just got kids for tomorrow.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, no, like I'm lucky tonight. My granddaughter isn't in the house, so I'm quite lucky tonight because she's staying at her great auntie's house. So I'm lucky.
She's a great auntie's house. She's great and great at the same time. But two different meanings of the word.
It has been brilliant.
I know
You're trying to be clever there. All right, okay, I'll forget it.
It sounds weird, great auntie, but it's a great aunt's house she's staying at tonight.
I mean, great, and then the great, and the great, and the great, and the slightly good. That's me.
Sorry, Kieran, we're keeping you awake, aren't we, sweetie?
Sorry, no, you'd be fine. No, it's been an amazing night tonight. Having you lot on the show tonight, it's been brilliant.
I'll see you every day. Go away, you bastard. You're boring me to death.
No, Kieran, you can click off, but you can leave the live because you can just leave the studio and the live will still run, but it'll run all night, so we won't do that.
Don't go off with Steve Huff. Just go off with the Huff. Don't know not with Jake.
No, can I just say, lads, pleasure to be on tonight. We diverged away from the paranormal this last bit. But like, I've enjoyed
Chris we've slightly digressed there.
Yeah, but I have enjoyed talking history with you because I love my history. So that's kind of my thing. When I talk about legends, it's kind of involved with my history throughout the UK. So I look, remember the patron saint of England used to be Saint Edward the Confessor. Like we said, he was boring as shit. So able to go, he's a fucking softie. All right, Namby Pam. We want something a bit more. We'll have. What's it about George? Because George George is the better option, didn't he? He's the patron saint of probably was it Greece or not Greece somewhere? Is it parts of Spain? Is it? He's the patron saint. Is he patron saint of Turkey? And is it? Is it part of the Barcelona? What's the Spain somewhere? Yeah. I'm not sure. What's it? What's the area of Barcelona? What are they in? I don't know, to be honest. Some parts of Spain, I think Portugal probably as well. So he's not just patron saint of England. I think it's Portugal and an area of Spain. The thing is, it seems the better option, doesn't it? Than it's a warlike thing for. Right, I'll let you go anyway. Guys, Kieran, Mark, okay, stars, and thank you very much. We'll have another show one time. I'll try to get more. I'll try and get. You need to sub me. You need to sub me and come on my lives. Okay. And like I said, when the spirit box goes off, like my hair comes down, and it's like a free for all in my chat. My lives are usually age restricted because we get a bit wild and wonderful. But we have a laugh.
I'm sure I'm subscribed to you.
Honestly, you need to come on one of my lives because we just laugh. We just literally let everybody, the chat gets involved and everything, and we just let our ears down and we have a laugh. There is, like I said before, we don't put up with trolls. We don't put up with other channels being brought into it. We don't do none of that shit. It is literally about time. We have a good time in my lives, and try and get some guests on. Try to get Forest Paranormal on. Adam Heath from Gloucestershire. I don't know him. I don't think I've ever watched him. He's got his own paranormal. I think he's got his own YouTube page. Forest Paranormal from Gloucestershire. Adam Heath and his wife, lovely people. Just recommendation from Chris Holton as well. They did a paranormal investigation at the Rams Inn there. The ancient Rams Inn in Gloucestershire some years back, because the DEC investigated there as well, I gather. You see, I enjoy watching the investigations, But you see so many. I get a bit disillusioned with the paranormal, lads. I do get a bit disillusioned with it.
Yeah, I do as well. I know the feeling.
when you see when you see the extravagance they go to scream and shout and go, oh my God, did you hear this? Now, Glenn,
sensationalisation.
Yeah, so much. If you see, right, Glenn, North Nottingham Paranormal has been investigating for 38 years. And he's done over 600 investigations, right? He will tell you that out of those 600 investigations, and he keeps a lot of them open, and he will go back to them over the years. So he will tell you that out of them 600 investigations, he has had less than a handful that he would consider having some kind of paranormal activity, whether it's ghost spirits or whatever, he's not sure, but that's something that isn't normal.
You know, the rate is that wouldn't surprise me at all, Mags. It would not surprise me at all, the low rate.
Yeah. Now,
I've been trying for 3 years to get an EVP. I've done nothing yet.
I struggle with EVPs. I've had one EVP that of note, and it was on.
How did Zach Bacon do it? He's getting every program.
Mine wasn't on a voice recorder. Mine was actually on a video, right? And it was on a video. I was doing a spirit box session, and it came over the spirit. But you could literally tell it literally wasn't from the radio. You can tell when you've done it for a while, because I do spirit boxes. You can tell the difference. It wasn't, and what it said was it literally whispered, but it was a loud whisper, and it went, "Sister," like that. Now,
was it response to residual? Was it some kind of intelligent response?
No, it was like a proper response. My brother's dead, and
oh my God,
he tried. He never. I know it sounds really weird. He's been dead. No, he's been dead a long time. My brother. I'm not. He's been dead 21 years, 22 in April. But he died on his birthday.
That's terrible.
I am going to.
He's been dead 21 years. How old was he when he passed away?
36. I am bitch slapping him when I get up there, because he'd come home from the pub, pissed out of his head. He lived with my mum still. He was pissed as a fecker. Went in, put the chip pan on, walked back in, put the Simpsons on to watch, fell asleep, burnt the fucking house down.
He died of
heart fire. Yeah.
Hey.
I've not forgiven him yet, and I'm not going to forgive him. So when I get up there,
he died of smoke inhalation. He killed him.
Smoke inhalation, yeah. That's what. Do you know? And it's the weirdest thing. A month and a half before this happened, my mum had just had all the double glazing redone. She'd had what do they call it? Cavity wall insulations done.
There's that foam in the walls, that kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, she literally had draft excluders, cavity wall insulations done, new double glaze done. And when the house fire happened, it was literally contained to the kitchen to a large degree. Nobody called the police because the fire burned at like, I can't remember what it were. I think this is something like 900 degrees or something like that. It burned a hole through the ceiling in the kitchen.
Excuse me, sorry.
But it burned fiercely but fast. So then all the smoke got to seep through the house then, and he died of the smoke inhalation. Was totaled. The reason like the whole house didn't burn down is because she'd literally had all this cavity wall insulation done, new double glazing and everything like that done a month and a half before he passed away, before he set fire to it. I mean, that's just like one of those.
Isn't it smoke inhalation that kills most people, not burnt to death?
Weird coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was his birthday.
Anyway.
Do you know what I mean? He'd been out getting drunk for his birthday. It was his birthday. He was drunk and he come home put chit pan on, fell asleep. You know, it's just one of those like stupid occurrences. Now, it was my mum's house, but my mum was away in the Isle of Man visiting my other brother who lived in the Isle of Man at the time. She came back the next morning, couldn't get into her house because he'd bolted the doors afterwards. You know, when he'd come in that night, he'd remembered enough to bolt the doors. So when she put the key in the lock, she couldn't get in. You know, it was just like, then she, do you know what? I know this is one of those weird things. Do you know one of those weird comments? She went, because my mum's very house proud, she's a bit OCD with it. She went, I knew there was something wrong because my neck curtains didn't seem right. They looked dirty. And yes, Mum, it was smoke, you know. But she found him. She found him dead. My brother-in-law went down. They kicked the door, dead. You know, you can't imagine that, can you? Yeah. You can't imagine finding your child. Doesn't matter what age they are, does it?
Nobody ever knows. This is it. It's I could just forget something and, you know, happen like that, and we all. Well, I do. We use slow cookers now, microwaves, but I wouldn't use a chip pan. It's dangerous. But,
do you know what? That day, chip pan went out of my house. That I've never used it. That's 20 odd years ago. I've never used a chip pan since.
You see, when you even turn the gas off and you've had it, say you're baking eggs on the pan, you don't put it back on even the hob after you turn it off. There's sufficient heat there to reignite the oil as well. So you put it on a cold hob, or just take it away completely. No, there's that as well.
Yeah, when you're drunk, it was literally, you know, you don't remember to do that, but when you piss, you does shit like that. You don't think about it, do you? You know? Yeah. And he just turned off. He put his sausages in it. He was frying sausages in deep fryer, and he put his sausages in, went in the living room, fell asleep.
Deep fried sausages. I thought it'd be more chips. My goodness.
No, he'd actually put them in together. He'd put chips and sausages in the fryer itself. It might have been pan light, put them in, and then fucking went and fell asleep like a dickhead. Right. Anyway, I'm going to go again. Sorry about your brother's I know.
Sorry.
Got a bit maudlin there. Right, lads. Anytime you're welcome to my channel, anytime. Let me know. Pop in. And you're welcome to come up and talk anytime you want to, honestly. I've really enjoyed being on here tonight. I've enjoyed
you and Rose and the lady, was it what's her name, Portia?
Portia, yeah.
You made the show. That's the whole
point. Definitely, totally agree.
You missed this old, just two of us there talking away there.
Yeah. Paranormal should be inclusive. We should all talk.
Exactly. You've had many dimensions.
Yeah. I just like talking to people.
No, you've had many dimensions there. It could be just being intended to just be just us and I thought, there it goes. You know, don't plan anything. Just it all goes frigging pear shaped most of the time. Anyway, I never planned.
I never planned it at all. I never planned. When I do my
never planned nothing for Mags. Yeah, I'll check.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Anytime you're welcome.
We'll probably take a on the YouTube or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good night and God bless.
Ring my bell.
We'll try and get.
Ring my bell when you notified.
Ring your bell.
Ring my bell on YouTube, then you get notified when I'm on, and then come on one of my lives. Honest to God, you'll have a laugh. I do my spirit box.
When you say ring me bell, my arm's not long enough, for God's sake.
Ring my bell. Ring my bell.
No, for God's sake. I've got flexible telescopic arms, for goodness sake. But you ring that out.
No, seriously though, you'll get your notifications. If you come on my live, you will have the fucking best laugh because we literally, my chat knows. My spirit box, I'm very serious when I do my spirit box and my ITC stuff. But as soon as that goes off, all bets are off. And we just literally talk about everything and anything.
That's what we've done
You
tonight.
know,
Paranormal. We've digressed in a nice way, in the nicest possible way. Onto the subject.
that's what it's like in my chat. And
We've gone off piece.
we don't apologise. We don't apologise in my chat. Things get said, and I always age restrict my streams. Things get said. If they get said, they get said. That's it. There you go.
Sorry, is this like what with this? Is it like what we're doing now? Is it a live stream? So like we're doing now?
I do a live stream like this,
Yeah.
but I go into my YouTube and I age restrict my live streams
So
because
I'm 55, so I'm all right then.
we talk about everything and anything, and we don't apologise for it. It's that simple. We, like I said, I am inclusive. We want everybody to just come in, chill, have a relax. We don't put up with drama. We don't put up with like insults. We don't put up with crap.
Tonight. Exactly. The way this show's been conducted tonight, that's the way you like it, or something like that.
Yes, I enjoy just chilling with my mates, having a laugh, and talking about everything and anything. When my spirit box goes off, it's a free for all, and we talk about everything. We talk paranormal, we talk history, we talk movies, we talk songs. Do you know what I mean? It involves my chat. and we don't care and we don't apologise for it. And I usually have to turn them off and put them on private afterwards because, like, right, lads, I will speak to you soon.
So
you need to get your ass onto my channel at some point.
Definitely.
Portia's whispers.
Come and have a laugh. Whispers from Heaven is Portia's. RK Paranormal is now Rose, and I'm Paranormal People.
Whispers from Heaven is Portia. Is Portia's on?
I have a Facebook.
Sorry, yeah. Portia's on YouTube, is she? Yeah. So.
Sorry, go on.
Portia's on YouTube channel. You got a YouTube, is she?
Is Portia on what?
It's on YouTube with a thing.
Yeah.
Whispers from Heaven.
Yeah. I have. I'm a bit of a social media person. You can find Paranormal People on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Whispers from the dark side. No, sorry, Heaven. Get it right.
Welcome to the dark side.
Don't Portia that. I mean, sorry, Heaven. Go get it right. Portia, that's YouTube.
Kind of like my tagline when I get demons through the spirit box. I always go, we don't do demons here. It's kind of my tagline. If like I'm doing a live stream and demon comes through, everybody in my chat's like, we don't do demons here. It's kind of like my tagline. We don't do demons here. I don't buy into that. I just don't buy into it. But yeah, whatever social media, I'm on Instagram, Twitter.
Can I just say before we go, what do people class demons as? Are they
I don't class demons as anything. If you want an equation, yeah, I think they're just negative spirits. At the end of the day, look at it like this: Charles Bronson, right? You know, fucking Harold Shipman, the Yorkshire Ripper, Jack the Ripper. You think about the amount of nasty human beings who have lived on this earth and then died. Do you really think they're going to have a personality transplant?
Yeah.
Then they're just not going to have a personality transplant. I'm not a believer in heaven and hell as it is set out in the Bible. I'm a believer that nasty people in life are nasty people in death. And that's what I believe.
They're not going to change in the afterlife wherever they go. That's right.
Exactly. That's what I believe. I don't know whether I'm right. That's my belief. And when I post my videos up, you'll always see that I always say whatever it is my belief. People are entitled to believe whatever they want to believe. Do you know what I mean? Hello, Jane.
Paranormal voice. Hail, paranormal voice. Get it right. Voice. Get it right.
Yeah, paranormal. That's Jane, paranormal voice.
That's just how
It's Jane.
Voice smart.
Yeah, she's lovely, Jane. Jane's great, and she's down to earth like us. She's a lovely person.
Oh yeah,
Carol Voice. Our show next time. You're more than welcome.
Yeah, she's a lovely person.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not, but that's only my belief, though, Mark. I mean,
Okay.
other people believe in the more biblical sense of demons. I don't, because I'm not a religious person. I was brought up in Irish Catholic, but I strayed away from religion.
I think a demon is just malevolent. I won't say ghosts. What's the difference between ghosts and spirits? Ghosts are supposed to be residual, and spirits are.
Yeah. I think. Well, I also think that depends on your terminology.
Thank you.
I'll pay you later, Mike. Jane's lovely. I love Jane. But yeah,
farewell.
Again, it's people's own interpretations of it and how they've been taught or what they've learned.
This ozo bollocks as well. Ozo.
I believe in residual and active spirits.
Zozo's a demon. This is nonsense. Zozo. Never heard of that.
Oh, Zozo's a lot of shit.
You got the Ouija board. Zozo is here. The demon is here because we move the cup or the thing around the board. It's come up Zozo. They're all pushing it to get friggin' Zozo. They're all willing it to go to ZO. No again, isn't it?
Sorry, I'm just laughing at what you're saying. I know it is Jane. Jane's put my interpretation of the devil is my mother-in-law.
My ex.
I don't have to worry about that. So I'm good. Bless. Right, anyway, I'm going to go, lads.
Demons announced other things in more detail, in more depth on the Time Mags. Anyway, thanks for your.
Anytime you want. Like I said, I'm not like a lot of people. I'm not religious. So my interpretation of things don't come from a biblical side. Do you know what I mean? I come from I'm more scientific. I like quantum physics. I like my scientific side of it. And I believe that we're an energy-based life form anyway.
I'm not agnostic. I'm not an atheist. I don't believe in God or this. But there's some kind of level evil and good from.
I don't even. You see the way I look at it. I don't even know whether it's like an afterlife.
There's evil spirits that their evilness lives on the energy.
Yeah. Like, if you're an evil person, you're evil when you're dead.
Sorry?
If you're evil when you're alive, you're evil when you're dead, in my eyes.
So be good or a good energy. Yeah.
There's no personality transplant.
If you're good, or you go to Hades or the hell, and Lucifer or the devil or his name. It's a great, welcome to hell.
See, to me, right, and I'm going to hold Kieran, bless him. To me, the Bible was written by men, and by men, I don't mean just by men, although it probably was at the time, but by mankind. And we are not known for our total honesty in all situations. So to me, if you're going to go through the biblical side of demons, you have to understand that at the time when they were trying to enforce Christianity, there had to be an incentive to believe in the Bible and to believe in Christianity. And how would you get somebody to believe in the good? You'd have to create something bad. So when they wrote the Bible, they had to literally put something bad in there.
That's right.
Because the good wouldn't seem that intense. You had to have something to feel it stay on the right track. Do you know what I mean?
Fire and brimstone. Otherwise, you're with that lot. The bad, ours are the best, and the devils and the devils there, and it's all fire and brimstone, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Old Testament, the fire and brimstone.
I get hungry after that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
If you have good, you have to have bad. Yeah. Well, you have to have something to. Yeah,
Two sides
if you're going to be a religion and a new religion, you have to have something to fear.
Two sides of the same
Devil's
coin. There's got to be
demons.
two sides of the same coin. There's the good on the one side and reverse evil.
Yeah, that's karma for you, though, isn't it?
All right, just leave you, man. Sorry, sorry, I'm getting into this.
Yeah, I love talking to you both, and it's been great.
Paranormal voice.
Jane's off anyway.
Paranormal voice.
Yeah, she's off.
Hey,
right, I'm going to go. Wow, that went quiet. Your mic's gone a bit, I think.
Yeah, I think he has. Mike's gone quiet. I can't hear him.
Yeah, his mic's gone, hasn't he?
Yeah, his mic's gone.
Oh, he's turned it off. For some reason, your mic's muted. Anyway, Kieran, say goodbye to Mark for me. I'm actually going to duck out this time for me and the horse come to bed.
My mic muted. I never touched anything. It just went off by itself.
No, you didn't. I know.
That's weird.
Twilight Zone, Mark.
Right, I'm
going to go through the rock.
Good night, God bless. Good morning, God bless.
Bye. Night, Jane.
Night, lad.
Where your pumpkins from? It's good night. Great looking people tonight.
Pop into one of my lives. I swear to God, you'll have a laugh. And I'll speak to you soon, lads. Night.
Good night, thanks, and good night. Thanks for everybody's contributions tonight, and to our listeners, thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna end it here, Mark. So
okay, mate, good show, brilliant. It's got better than expected. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe the shit I talked either.
no worries about it. It's been brilliant night. I'll speak to you on Facebook in a minute. Okay.
Mate. Yeah. A great show. That's lifted me our spirits because I've been really depressed of late. So.
Okay. No worries.
What's Portua's? I'll check out. It's the. I think it's right.
I'll send you all the links anyway, Mark. I'm going to end it here.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.